Listen, don't even get into none of that astrology, man. A lot of our black women, I act like this because I'm a Leo. No, I act like this because I'm a Pisces. No, you act like this because you out of order, man.
That's right.
Don't you blame the stars in the sky for you acting all out of order and toxic. I ain't trying to hear none of that nonsense, man. You gotta not follow the ways of the heathen, man. Act like a daughter of Zion. Act like royal princess of royal bloodline.
Right.
You Negroes stop acting like niggas out here and killing each other, man. Because, oh yeah, they got that screen mask thing going on nowadays, man. A lot of niggas gonna put on that screen mask and go and rob another nigga.
A scream coat.
Right? A screen coat.
Ghost fake coat.
A screen face coat. A little pale face. Of course, the pale face remind me of the white man. That's who the killer is. But you niggas want to be the killer so bad that you kill your own, man.
Run!
Listen, man, what you gonna do? You gonna rob a dude for his rent? Just you can pay your rent for another month and look for another dude to rob? Come on, ain't no way to live. But I tell you what, that's the way to die.
Right.
That's the way to die. Come on now, man. Hey, we get 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. Read what you got, King.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21.
Read it out.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
She what?
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
We in the chief place of concourse, man. We out here in the highways and byways trying to show everybody Yahweh's way, man.
Right.
We out here amongst the people. We out here amongst the walking dead. Right? No Halloween. Y'all the walking dead every damn day, man.
Right.
Every damn day y'all the walking dead out here, man.
Bring it out.
Every damn day y'all out here cross-dressing. Every damn day y'all out here trick-or-treating. Y'all got tricks out here trying to get treats.
And every day since Biden's been in office, them niggas been wearing a mask.
And every day since Biden been in office, y'all niggas been wearing a mask. What's so special about today, man? Y'all better stop worshiping the devil for this Halloween and come back and worship God, man.
Right.
Before God make you put on an outfit and it's a damn hospital gown with corona all up in your throat. Don't let God put a damn hospital gown on you for your Halloween costume, man. Don't let God put a casket on you for a Halloween costume, man.
Right.
Read on, man.
In the openings of the gates.
Of the what?
In the opening of the gates.
And they done opened up underground again. Right? It's see fit. Because a lot of you Negroes just walking dead. Y'all belong underground, man. They open up the underground again because a lot of y'all Negroes just walking dead out here. Y'all celebrating Halloween. Y'all celebrating the devil. But if a gunshot hit you, the first thing you want to say is, oh God. God ain't going to save your ass when you worshiping the devil. Or you think God is late. You think God can get finessed. You think God can get scammed. Nah, the Most High God will show you a recompense for your actions. Sister, don't make your children celebrate Halloween, man. That is of the devil. You want your children to be blessed by God.
Right.
Right? All praises to the Most High God if you don't celebrate Halloween, man. And you don't want no pedophile answering the door like, oh, I got extra candy. Come on in.
Right.
Nah, you don't want that, man. Right? It's the time we gotta protect our children, man. Because with Joe Biden in the damn office, it's a damn pedophile century running amok starting up now, man.
Salakia, statistics show every Halloween year is the largest amount of abductions and children gone missing. Every Halloween.
Every Halloween is the rate skyrockets, man.
Yeah.
Every Halloween, the rate skyrockets, man, of abducted children, man. You know why? Because y'all not listening, man. Right? Read that again from the top and read it through, kid.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21.
Read it out.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Read.
In the openings of the gates.
In the openings of the gate. We're yelling and screaming at you for a reason, man. No Day of the Dead, papi. Right? Don't celebrate Diablo. Right? Don't celebrate Diablo, man. No Day of the Dead, man. Right? Read on, kid.
In the city, she uttereth her words, saying,
Say what?
saying, how long, ye simple ones?
How what?
How long, ye simple ones?
How what?
How long, ye simple ones?
How long, ye simple ones, man?
Will ye love simplicity?
Will you love the simplicity of Halloween, man?
Right.
How long will you love the simplicity of dressing up like a slut, my sister? How long will you love the simplicity of dressing up like a demon, my brother? Everybody nowadays want to be on demon time. But what happened to Pop Smoke when he was on demon time? Smoke got popped on demon time.
That's right.
You be on demon time, you get short in time. But we gon' angel shine, man.
Huh?
Right? We gonna do it Yahweh's way in angel shine, man. And look at the poison ivy, man. The poison ivy. There you go. The poison ivy. Right? The poison ivy. You see that, brothers? The forbidden fruit. Stay away from the Caucasian woman. Stay away from the Caucasian woman. The poison ivy. The Caucasian woman is the poison ivy.
That ain't even poison ivy. That might be Wiccans. They just might be witches.
Witches, right? Well, you know what the Bible say about witches? They deserve to be put to death.
What they say, poison.
Right?
Poison.
Poison, right? That E right is poison.
Poison.
Right?
Poison ivy or the black man.
Right, poison ivy for the black man, You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him we don't care.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Because I'm gonna have some scorners right now talking about what about Deuteronomy 23:7. They're gonna delight in their scorning right now, man.
I don't fuck with them.
They gonna, I don't mess with them neither, man.
Okay.
I don't mess with them neither, man.
I ain't gonna fuck with you.
I tell a white girl I'm lactose intolerant.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Straight up like that. Read on, King.
And fools hate knowledge.
And what?
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge, man. I try to drop knowledge on my people. They want to act up. They want to defend their oppressor. Like their oppressor ain't oppressing their people right now. Right now, your oppressor is oppressing your people, man.
Right.
But you want to get along with your oppressor. You want to celebrate their folly days. My brother, what is the origins of Halloween?
Yeah.
Trick or treat? No. Satan eats. Satan eats up your soul today, brother. Because you celebrate it, ain't you? All right, are you celebrating it? Look, now Jake got to put on the skirts. Got to put on the skirts.
He said trick or treat.
Trick or treat, right? Trick or treat. Nah, man, read on, man.
Turn you at my reproof.
What they do?
Turn you at my reproof.
I come out here and I reproof my people, man. But they turn at my reproof. They don't want none of my reproof. They don't want none of my correction. They said, man, leave me alone. I like Halloween, man. I like the candy. I like the little children acting like vampires. They Vampire Diary out here, man.
Right.
They New Moon out here, man. What's that vampire movie?
Twilight, New Moon.
They Twilight. They Twilighting out here, man. They actually in darkness with no light, man.
Cause Salakia, you know how crazy it is that you won't let your kids be around certain family members, but you let the white man trick you to have your kids go to strangers' houses.
Con. You will let your children around certain family members because you know they off as hell. Or you let the white man trick you to bring your children into strangers' houses, man. And even if you walk with your children, it doesn't mean that the white man or the sicko that you bring them to the house to ain't gonna talk to them now. You're like, oh yeah, remember me? I'm Mr. Johnson from Halloween. Yeah, I got some leftover candy. We know each other now, right? We're not strangers anymore. This is the door you open into your children, man. Right. Just like you put your children on a fat white man lap every damn Christmas, man. That is borderline pedophilia, man. I don't let my son sit on nobody's lap, damn it. Right? But y'all wonder why so many damn fanny packs is out here nowadays, man. So much damn bags of Skittles out here nowadays, man. Y'all constantly effeminize y'all children, man. Right? Hey, brother, what is the origins of Halloween? Halloween. Yeah.
Oh, you can't step over here real
You're not
quick?
even sure?
What I know, I believe it represents the devil.
What you know represents the devil, right? How hard is that to figure out? Nowadays, when everybody got an Apple phone, how hard is that to Google?
I don't do Apple.
But how hard is that? You got an Android. Not hard at all. You just Google it. Just search it up. Firefox, right? Yeah. Nowadays, when knowledge is at your fingertips, though, why do so many people have their children participate in Halloween? Trick or treat. What is it about? Who gave trick? Who actually gave the treat? Right? Who's actually getting the treat of our people continuing insane and satanic ways? Right. Right? That's actually frankincense and myrrh. Right? That's frankincense and myrrh. But I tell you what, brethren, right? Right? I tell you what right quick. What we have to do as a people, right, is get out of the traditions and customs that was forced upon us during slavery. A lot of our people blindly just follow the traditions that was forced upon us during slavery.
You do know one of the traditions is eating pig intestines and all those.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chitlins and all that type of stuff.
All that type of stuff.
They forced that upon us because we had nothing else to eat other than the nasty shit that the white man didn't want to eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold what you got out. Let me get Leviticus 11 and 7.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7.
7 and 11. I said that back.
No, you're right.
That was right?
Yeah.
It's like your gas.
And the swine,
And the what?
And the swine.
Right, the pig. The swine. Right, read on.
though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Cheweth not the cud means he doesn't digest food properly. Right. Neither does he sweat. He doesn't have pores to sweat out the toxins. Right? The pig is a disgusting animal. The pig's function on the farm is to take all the trash and garbage from the farm. It's a living compactor. Right? Even when pigs die, you throw the pig that's dead in the pig pen and the other pigs eat it. Right? So the pig is unclean.
But Salakia, they don't even eat each other. Nah, pigs are so disgusting to each other, they won't even eat each other.
I've seen it. Nah, they do.
They do.
They do?
They do.
I heard they hesitate.
They hesitate,
they
but
probably do hesitate.
But let that pig be hungry enough. It's gonna eat that other pig. Pigs eat anything, even each other. A pig can eat a dead body. A pig can eat a live body if the body can't move.
You know one thing for sure?
That's been proven.
Pigs don't sweat,
No,
Nah.
they don't.
which means pigs do not get rid of all the toxins that's in their body.
They don't.
You see how deep that is?
But why? Now, see, now knowing that, right? Why everywhere in the hood it's easy to find something with bacon on it.
Everywhere in the hood.
Pickle
Everywhere.
pork.
Yeah.
Everywhere in the hood it's easy to find anything
All the
baconator.
Whole Foods and all the Caucasian places.
That's where they
They
at.
sell turkey bacon.
Turkey
All
bacon.
that type of
You know what I'm saying? Healthy food.
down nuts.
Beef pastrami. You know what I'm saying? I was over there.
Actually good too.
Yeah, that thing good. Yeah, I was about to say. I was over there by Bankhead, right? I worked to stop at a little market. Had a grill, a beef pastrami, and mozzarella cheese sandwich. Bang. You know what I'm saying? Right? When I came into the knowledge, I switched pork chop, and now I do the lamb chop. Bang.
Yes, sir.
Bang.
That lamb be busted.
That lamb be busted. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things our people don't digest because what? They still got that slave mentality, man.
That's right.
Right? Read on, King.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
So-
They are unclean to you.
So the Bible's saying that a pig's carcass, once it's dead, right? Because you know, when anything is dead, that's when most of the toxins are starting to get excreted out of its body, right? So they said a pig is so toxic, after it's dead, you're not supposed to touch it. Put on gloves, use a shovel, right? But don't even touch it yourself. Because just it being dead, you're not even supposed to touch it. But our people eat it after it's dead. But that's what the scriptures say. Imagine all them toxins.
Yeah, you eat a pig, they'll give you tapeworms in your brain.
Yeah. Pig is the only organism where the parasites actually travel to your brain.
Hey, stay out here, man. I
Yeah.
got some knowledge on y'all. For real.
You stay out here with us, bro.
Truly. God bless.
God bless, King. Y'all information's on the flyers. Throw it in your backpack, read it later, right? Whenever whenever you're on your meditation, just read through the information, all right? All right, fam.
Hey, he said that. What he said, that beef pastrami bussin'.
God, all right? That beef pastrami is busting, man. I think busting, man. Right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, y'all don't know about that because y'all hate knowledge. Go back to Proverbs and read all that.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21.
Look it up.
How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
How long will you simple ones when you love simplicity? Read on.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
And the scorners, they delight in their scorning. How you delight in your scorning, man? It takes a real foul spirit that's on you for you to delight in your scorning, man. Right? Read on.
And fools hate knowledge.
And what?
Fools hate knowledge.
Listen, a lot of y'all don't gotta dress up like a clown on Halloween. A lot of y'all bozo every day, man. A lot of y'all bozo every damn day, man. No red nose needed. You flapping your big old lips. You bozo every day, man.
They're not even.
Y'all clowns. No movie it. Y'all not even scary clowns. Y'all not even homie the clown. Y'all bozo clowns.
They ain't even Pennywise.
They ain't not even Pennywise, huh? They ain't got no wisdom to even be Pennywise, man. Only thing they got in common with Pennywise that they go after children with that Joe Biden spirit, man. Right, read on, man.
Turn you at my reproof.
Do what?
Turn you at my reproof.
Turn you at my reproof, man. We over here trying to reprove our people, man. A lot of them turn away. Hey, Most High had a few brothers did stop and have a little dialogue. And one brother had a quick little dialogue and went about his business. That seed was planted. But a lot of y'all just turn at the reproof, man.
That's right.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
The Most High God right now is pouring out his spirit. Will you hear me? Will you hear the scriptures? Will you hear the voice? That is the spirit of the Lord. Right?
I will make known my words unto you.
He's going to do what?
I will make known my words unto you.
And this is why you got brothers on the highways and byways. Right? This is why you got brothers in the streets, man. Where HOI? We outside, man.
That's right.
HOI outside, man. Right, read on, okay?
Because I have called.
What?
I have called.
What the Most High did?
I have called.
What the angels did?
I have called.
What the prophets did?
I have called.
What Yahushua did?
I have called.
And man, call, man. And we're still calling, man.
That's right. And ye refuse.
What?
And ye refuse.
And y'all refusing to listen, man. Y'all say to hell with that nigga, man. Oh, bum ass nigga. That nigga on the street because he can't afford a church. Oh, bum ass nigga. I'ma listen to Creflo, Cash Flow Dollar because he got money. Y'all some retards out here, man. Don't you know the best things in life is for free? Read on, King.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
We have stretched out our hand, and no man regardeth, man. Read on.
But ye have set a naught all my counsel.
And this is the Lord's counsel. And you setting that naught on his counsel, man. Read on.
And with none of my reproof.
And what?
And with none of my reproof.
And what?
And with none of my reproof.
And you want none of his reproof, man. The Most High God is out here trying to reprove you, man. Trying to reprove you through the Spirit. Read on.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
What the Most High gonna do?
I will also laugh at your calamity.
You think it's a game now? Oh, he said not celebrate Halloween. But then when something happened to your black ass, and you say, "Oh, God save me," what he gonna do?
Laugh at your calamity.
He's going to laugh at your calamity. I bet you ain't know that was in the Bible. I bet you ain't know that. Because you Negroes want to get the cheat code, but y'all ain't got the cheat code when it comes to life.
That's right.
Y'all ain't got that cheat code when it comes to life. The laws of God is the cheat code. The laws of God is the cheat code. And if you were smart, you would know. Right, read on, okay?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
What you gonna do?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
He's gonna mock when your fear cometh, man. That's what the Lord say. That ain't my opinion. I did not write this book. This book been around for years. This is not my opinion. This is not my text. This is the text of the Lord, man. Right, read on, okay?
When your fear cometh as desolation,
When your fear cometh as desolation, man. Read on.
and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
And your destruction will come like a whirlwind, man. I seen a tornado that passed during the nor'easter that had a car flying in the air, man. Don't you know the Most High God is the only thing that you can't fist fight? You can't fist fight a tornado, nigga. You can't fist fight a flood. You can't fist fight lightning and thunder. Right. You can't pull out a chopper to that. What you gonna use, your stick? They gonna pull out the drum. They gonna pull out the drum for a tornado. Right? You gonna unload the stick and the drum on a tornado? Y'all niggas' arm is too short to hot box with God, man.
Right.
Your arm is too short to hot box with God, man. Right. Y'all better humble yourselves and listen to the real Lord of the Bible, man. Right. Hey, my brother, what is the origins of Halloween?
I don't know.
No, he don't know,
I
right?
don't know, man.
But if I ask him the origins of Goku, you know what I'm saying? He probably know that.
He gonna say Planet Vegeta.
He like Planet Vegeta.
Halloween is evil.
Right, Halloween is evil, man.
That means devil. Worshiping the devil.
Worshiping of the devil, man. That's it on that, man. Get what you got, man.
He said Halloween.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 20.
Bring it out.
But I say that the thing which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
They do what?
They sacrifice to devils.
They do what?
Sacrifice to devils.
The things that the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice unto devils.
Right.
Do not have a Gentile state of mind. Do not have a heathen state of mind.
Right.
Have the state of mind of Christ.
That's right.
Because what he reading? He's reading the words of Christ, man. Read that again from the top, man.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20.
Bring it up.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
They do what?
They sacrifice to devils.
They sacrifice to devils. Read on.
And not to God.
And what?
And not to God.
And what?
And not to God.
Halloween, you don't sacrifice unto God. You sacrifice unto devils, man. That's a real police officer. You don't want no fake police officers running up on you on Halloween.
Right.
Why you want to impersonate a police officer? But all you want to do is handcuff a woman, handcuff another man. I forgot. This is Atlanta. There's gonna be a lot of cops out here with that YMCA spirit, right? Let's not forget, man. But when you out here, when you impersonating things, understand there's a reality, man. You can't live a lie all day, man. Right? Read it out again from the top and read it through, King.
But I say that the thing which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God.
And what?
And not to God.
Read on.
And I will not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
And the Most High God put the Spirit on Christ, where he said, I will not have you do fellowship with devils, man. So how is your Christian church that rebuking Halloween, man?
Right.
When Christ said you're supposed to have no fellowship with these devils, man. No fellowship. No compromise. No yielding. No, we don't congregate with demons, man. This is the body of the Lord over here, man.
That's right.
This is the congregation of the Almighty here, man. We don't deal with demon time out here, man. We angel shine.
Some damn trunk or treat.
Read on, King.
Verse 21. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of the devils.
You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of the devils.
That's right.
He not dealing with that.
Right.
You cannot do both. You're gonna be drunk off the wine of Babylon and end up slapped on your face, man. Right? Splat out here, man.
Okay.
Read on.
Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table in the tables of the devils.
You cannot be partaking in the Lord's table one day, then partake in the table of devils.
Bring that out.
Y'all set tripping. The Bloods and Crips don't allow you to do that, fam.
Preach, brother.
The Bloods and Crips don't allow you to do that. You think God gonna allow you to do that? You straight set tripping. Right? You want to be, one day you want to be a demon, next day you want to celebrate God. Now, I don't go like that, man. I'll tell you, the Most High God ain't no sucker, man. This is the same God that flooded the earth. This is the same God that poured fire on Sodom and Gomorrah.
Read that out.
This is the same God that killed every firstborn Egyptian, man.
Right.
This God ain't playing no games with you, man. This ain't your fake white Jesus, man. You're talking about the real living God, man. Right? Read on, King.
Verse 22. Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy?
Do we do what?
Provoke
the Lord
to jealousy?
Do you want to provoke the Lord to jealousy? Listen, man, a lot of dudes out here don't want to share their woman. Why the Lord want to share his creation?
Right.
Read that one more time, huh?
Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy?
Do we want to provoke the Lord to jealousy? Read on.
Are we stronger than he?
Oh, we what?
Stronger than he.
Oh, you stronger than the Lord now. You gonna do what you want to the Lord. You gonna treat him just any type of way. Right? You stronger than the Lord now, right? Read on.
All things are lawful for me. But all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me.
Right? Even if you're doing things that's lawful, sometimes it's not expedient. So why would you want to do things that's unlawful, man? Right? Let me get Exodus chapter 20, verse 1, man.
Don't go to Exodus. Come on.
Right? Do what you got to Deuteronomy, King.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19.
Bring it out.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
What you say?
I have called heaven and earth to record this day against you.
The Most High God right now is recording through the angels, man. I call heaven and earth right now to record this day against you, man. You can't act like you ain't know. You hear me, Elder? You can't act like you ain't know. Read on.
That I have set before you life and death.
What he did?
Set before you life and death.
He set before you life and death. Read on.
Blessing and cursing.
What?
Blessing and cursing.
Listen, man, you either gonna get the blessings or you gonna get the curses, man. Right, read on.
Therefore, choose life.
Do what?
Choose life.
Do what?
Choose life.
Choose life, man. Read on.
That both thou and thy seed may live.
So you and your seed may live, man. A lot of people say, oh, I celebrate Halloween for the kids. I do it for the kids. No, you gotta choose life so you and your seed, right? Right? You gotta choose life so you and your seed may live, man.
Right.
Don't try to do that cap. We don't need none of that cap, man. Right? They talk about they do the Halloween for the children, man. That's cap. Right? Because if you want to do something good for your children, teach them the laws of God, man.
Salakia. That's like an IG model talking about they twerking on Instagram for themselves.
Oye, familia,
Yeah.
escuchas aquí. Ven aquí. Está muy importante aquí.
Right? Now, that's it on that. Let me get Hosea 4:6. Read what you got out.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1.
Read it out.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
See, our God brought us out of the house of bondage before. So he could bring us out of this oppressive state of America again, man. Right. He could do that, man.
Right.
You mad about George Floyd? You mad about, what's the sister name that got shot at St. Louis?
They started with a T.
Tiana Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. You mad about Breonna Taylor? You mad about Trayvon Martin? You mad about Philando Castile?
Ahmaud Gurley.
You mad about Eric Garner? I can go 100 miles per hour.
Ahmaud Arbery.
You mad about Ahmaud Arbery?
Yeah.
You mad about Sandra Bland?
Akai Gurley.
You mad about Akai Gurley?
Yeah.
You mad about all these victims of oppression, man? And those are just the names that we know. There's names that we don't even know, man.
Hey, you didn't say George Floyd.
George Floyd, man.
I said George Floyd.
I said the first name. Listen, man, you mad about all these? You mad at what happened with Amber Geiger?
Oh Lord. Botham Jean.
How she killed Botham Jean? This man was in his house. He ate ice cream on his couch. And she blew his brains out. That's the white police officer woman that said she made a mistake and walked into the wrong apartment.
What about the little boy?
Tamir Rice.
No, what about the little boy that was a slave?
Oh, the
Emmett Till.
Yeah, Emmett Till. Emmett
Come
Till,
on,
man.
man.
He wasn't no slave. He was free. He wasn't no slave. He was born free in Chicago.
Yeah, he wasn't even no slave.
I carry this shit.
And a white woman lied on him, man. So they beat and tortured that young man to death,
That
man.
man, that
Yeah.
little boy, bro.
Little boy.
14.
So read that again from the top, King. See, this is why I'm telling my people to come back to their power. We are spiritual people. That's why we the best at everything. Soul food, soul music, we all deal with the soul. So we gotta get back to the soul power, man. Read on, man.
Right.
I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
Right, he took us out of that house of bondage, man. We're trying to get out of this house of bondage again.
Right.
Read on.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt what?
Have no
Have no other gods before me.
You ain't supposed to have no other gods before the Most High God.
There's no other gods.
Right? You're not supposed to have no other gods. Right now, y'all want to make Satan your God and celebrate Halloween, man. Don't make the devil your God. The devil don't care about you.
Right.
The devil wants you to be evil so you can end up where he at, man.
Right.
Right? That's another energy that's gonna be eliminated by the light, man. Right? It can't be dark forever. You gotta embrace that light, man. We are the children of the light, man. That's why our melanin absorb the light, man. Right? Read on, King.
Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images.
Do not make unto you any graven image, man. Why you got a pumpkin in front of your crib, man? Oh, pumpkin head in front of your crib, man. Right? Pumpkin head empty, your head empty, man. Why the hell you celebrating the devil, man? Right? Why the hell they celebrating the devil, man? Right? Jump down to verse 5, man.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow thyself to them.
Right? You're not supposed to bow yourself to no other God besides the Most High God, man.
Right.
Read on.
Nor serve them.
Nor what?
Nor serve them.
Nor serve no other God besides the Most High God. True. You dressing up like a demon, going out trick-or-treating, you serving the devil, man. So don't do that. Tomorrow's Sunday, man. Tomorrow's supposed to be what you Christians call the holy day. You drop $5. Pick that up.
Appreciate it, King.
Yeah. Right? So why you gonna celebrate the devil tomorrow? You women don't allow your children to celebrate the devil. Thanksgiving is not for the children. Halloween is not for the children. Do not cap. Y'all be on that spiritual crack about to relapse, brother. Right? Read on, King.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Like the other scripture said, you don't want to make God jealous. You don't want to make God jealous. Right? Read on.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
See, he visited the iniquity. From where?
That's correct.
Of
Of
the
the
fathers
fathers
upon
and
the children.
Upon what?
Upon the father. Salakia.
Read slow.
Of the fathers upon the children unto the third and the fourth generation of them that hate me.
So he said he'll visit that iniquity. He'll visit that sin, not only upon the fathers, but upon the children, to the third and fourth generation, man. To them that hate him, man. So don't say you're doing the Halloween for the children. That's cap. In all actuality, what you're doing with Halloween is against the children, man. That's it on that. I read. Give me Hosea 4:6, man.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Read out.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
What it said?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. You lacking that knowledge. A lot of people out here said, I ain't lacking. I just caught you lacking, man. You lacking that knowledge.
They been lacking.
They been lacking. Talk about I ain't lacking. I just caught y'all lacking, man. You don't know Halloween is of the devil? I just caught you lacking, man. Hey, my brother, what's the origins of Halloween? See? Just caught him lacking, man.
He got
Again,
them.
huh?
He got them bloody shoes.
Got the bloody shoes, right?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge,
You lacking, man. Read on.
because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee.
What the Most High God said?
I will also reject thee.
You reject the knowledge of the G code, which is the real laws of God, right? You reject God, he shall reject you, man. Read on.
That thou shalt be no priest to me,
Read.
seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
You did what?
Forgotten the law of thy God.
You forgot God said, you shall have no other gods before me.
Right.
You forgot the law of thy God, then what he gonna do?
I will also forget thy children.
He gonna do what?
Forget thy children.
That's cold, man. That's hard. But that's real. You ain't gonna hear about this from your pork chop eating pastor, man.
That's right.
TD Jakes, TD Snakes, Creflo Dollar, Shad So Holla. You ain't hearing that from none of these dudes, man. You ain't hearing that from none of these dudes, man.
Yo, this.
Right? Read on, King.
As they were increased, so they sinned against me.
And y'all increase and y'all keep on sinning against the Most High God, man. Y'all keep on sinning, man. Y'all keep on sinning against the Most High God.
Right.
Y'all wilding out here, man. Y'all lacking out here, man. Y'all need that spiritual protection, man. Oh, you got a precept? Right? All right, get your precept, and I want you to get the book of Hosea 4:1, man. Read that. Yeah.
Hosea.
Hold on. My sister, what's the origins of Halloween? I know she got on the nigga blockers.
Yeah, the nigga blocking.
But right now, to her, that's a spiritual blocker, man. Right, read on, kid.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1.
Bring it up.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Read.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
The Most High God has a controversy with the inhabitants of this land, man. Hey, my brother, what is the origins of Halloween? See that? Right? Caught him lacking.
Yeah.
Right? Read on.
Because there is no truth nor mercy.
There's no what?
Nor
Truth,
nor
nor mercy.
There's no truth nor any mercy in this land. Y'all not living by the truth. Y'all living off the cap, so the police is still clapping your ass. If y'all was in truth, the Most High God will respect y'all more and give y'all more power and society. Listen, don't try to live like the white man. The white man's the devil. The white man is like vampires. The sun kills them and they from the caves. And they love to eat blood. Like how a white man loves his steak.
Red.
Red as hell.
Red as hell.
Red as hell.
Oh, I never thought about that.
You know, pit bulls, dogs actually have to put sunscreen on their nose when they go out to the beach.
Yeah,
They're
come.
closer to the dog.
They're closer to the dogs, man. They from the caves, man. They like the dogs and the bats and the other things that go creep in the night, man. Let them celebrate Halloween, man. But we gotta be the children of the light, man. That's what we gotta be, man. Right? We gotta get from the top, man. Then I'm gonna let him bring out the precept. I'm gonna let Malak bring out the precept.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1.
Read it out.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Yeah.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Come on.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
There's no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in this land, man. Hey, my sister, what is the origins of Halloween? It's very satanic, right? Do your Christian church celebrate it? They don't celebrate it? They tell you not to celebrate it? They do? All right, then that's good. There's a lot of Christian churches I see got the pumpkins in the front. I'm like, how you gonna celebrate devil and then say you worship God, man? 2 Corinthians 2 and 4, we're gonna keep that in mind. We're gonna keep that in mind. But the brothers been holding scriptures. Hold on. The brothers been holding scriptures. Now read that, man.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner.
The ox knows his owner, right? If you got a farm, sooner or later the cow's gonna understand your voice. We say, come here, Bessie. They gonna follow you. The ox knows its owner, right? Go ahead.
And the ass, this master crib.
And the ass his master's crib. A donkey wander, he gonna find back where his master's crib at. Go ahead.
But Israel do not know.
You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites of the Bible, but you don't know. Read on.
My people do not consider.
And y'all don't even consider. Well, the Bible said Jesus is black, but they made a white picture of Jesus. Why did they do that? They trying to hide something from you, man.
At
But
least
you don't even consider it, man.
But can I say
at least
something?
somebody think.
The Bible says that 1 John 5:19, the ruler of the world has blind eyes of the unbelief. So
That's right.
if you don't know and got the Bible and read it for yourself, then the Bible says my people will be destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That's what we just said. The
Each
people.
individual
Wow.
has their own
Wow.
responsibility to go
Wow.
to God. Because 1 John 5, 4 John, wait, first, James 1:5, I'm sorry, James 1:5. If anyone of you lacks in wisdom, let him ask God. So I can know. Not man, God.
Well, you
Go to
got
God
it.
in prayer, and he will answer you.
And you know, the scriptures also said what is written aforetime is verified learning.
Absolutely.
Right? So, and my other art with the Christian church is that they eliminate the Old Testament. I've been to a college. There's no curriculum where it tells you to don't mind the beginning of the book and the basic understanding, but jump to the higher elevation of understanding toward the end. Right? You even go to Hebrews, right? The Most High God, he lets you know that he comes in the volume of the book.
Right.
And that's even before the New Testament was put together. The volume of the book. Hebrews 10:7. Let me get that right quick. Let me get that in Psalms 40 and 7 too. The Most High God comes in the volume of the book. The whole book is Christ, right? It says that in St. John, it said first was the Word, and the Word was Christ. Christ is the manifestation of the Word. So in the beginning of the book, that's still the words of Christ, man.
I have a deep question, my brother.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold your question one second. Let me get those two.
This the
Christ is the Word.
Christ means anointed. Who anointed?
The Most High God, Yahweh.
Okay, so then who is Yahweh? If Christ is Yahweh, then who is Christ?
Christ is not Yahweh.
Okay, so I'm confused with
Don't. No, I said first was the Most High God, Yahweh. Then he made the Word. The Word is Yahweh God. And the Word took flesh. Yahweh Shai. That's Jesus' name in the Hebrew. So his mama spoke Hebrew and daddy spoke Hebrew. They named him Jesus. No, they named him Yahweh Shai. The letter J is only 500 years old. That man was born over 2,000 years ago. Right?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Verse 7.
Verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in volume of the book.
It said what?
Then said I, lo, I come in volume of the book.
Take your time and read it clear and read it right. Then. Take
Then
your time.
said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book.
He said, I come in the volume of the book. You heard that, sister?
I don't understand that. Is that the King James Version?
That is the King James
Okay,
Version.
so Pastor quoted like the book of Solomon. What does it mean I'm coming in volume of the book?
Right? Because when you talk about the volume, we're not talking about sound. Right? When it comes to volume, you talk about the circumference of it.
You know about a movie, right? It's a movie and there's volume 1 of a movie, volume 2 of a movie, volume 3 of a movie, right? Just like every chapter in the Bible, it's a volume.
No, he's saying that I come in the whole thing. Right?
The whole volume.
Read on. Read verse 7 and read verse 6.
Yes, like a series.
I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
Hold on. You gotta listen. Listen clearly. Read verse 7 and verse 6.
I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O God. Above what he said, sacrifice and offering and burnt offering.
Right? Versus the days of sacrifices and offerings, which is the Old Testament, Christ come into, man. Right? Read what you got. No, I thought you was gonna have it. Get Psalms 40 and 7.
I got Psalms 47.
No, you get it then.
Psalms chapter 40, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
Right, read on.
I delight to do thy will, O God.
And that is the will of God. The will of God is found in the whole book, the volume of the book, man.
Right.
Right? Brother Malak, you got a precept?
Isaiah 47:9, but my phone's down.
Isaiah 47:9. Get that.
Keep bringing that up.
And we're going to get to your question. Right? The sister needs some scripture, but you got to get into the Old Testament and the New Testament. You can't have the Old Testament without the New Testament. That's like peanut butter with no jelly. Right? That's like creating no sugar. The Most High God is all about the balance, man. Right? Read what you got, huh?
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 9.
Look it up.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
Right? These two things shall come to in a moment of one day. Read on.
The loss of children.
The what?
The loss of children.
That's going to come to those that do not follow the commandments. Read on.
And widowhood.
And what?
Widowhood.
And to women that don't want to follow the commandments, widowhood comes to them, man. Right? Because guess what? They're going to do the same thing Eve did. Lead their man to sin, and their man going to die, man. Right? Read on.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Because of the multitude of your sorceries, man. Right? All this is practicing witchcraft, man. The celebration of Halloween is a practice of witchcraft, man.
Hey.
The multitude of your sorceries,
Hey.
man. Right? Y'all niggas not Harry Potter out here. I don't know
Hey.
what the hell y'all doing out here, man.
Hey.
Right? Read on.
Preach.
And for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
And what?
And for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
And the great abundance of your enchantments, man. Like y'all trying to enchant the people out here, man.
Give him Jeremiah 10. Give him Jeremiah 10. Give him Jeremiah 10.
I just gave it, right? And here goes
Give
the
him
witch.
Jeremiah 10.
There goes the witch. There goes the witch. Witch. Never in your life, witch. Right? All that sorcery and you're still ugly as hell. All praises to the Most High God, man.
Give him Jeremiah 10. Give him Jeremiah 10. Give him Jeremiah 10.
We already got Jeremiah 10, man.
Get him.
Right? We already got Jeremiah 10, man. Right?
Cut
Any
out
more,
down
any
a
more
tree.
precepts? Or we gonna move on to the brother
Right
question?
there. Okay.
Yeah, let's get your question, brother. What you have in your mind?
So my question is, whole conversation.
You got what you gonna say?
Yeah.
All right, that's all right. If it comes back to you, let me know, man. If it comes back to you, let me know, man. Hey, man. All that witchcraft and sorcery, man. Those days is done, man.
Yeah.
The children of the light shall be taken up again, man. Let me get Psalms 82:1, man. Let me get Isaiah 60 and verse 1, man. Just get it on, man. Isaiah 60 and verse 1.
There goes a coin.
Right? The Most High God ain't dealing with that witchcraft.
That's right. The Most High God is dealing with that.
He ain't dealing with it.
Hey.
All right?
Hey.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
Arise, shine, for thy light has come. This is the light, sister.
Right.
This is the light. Right? Read on.
And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
And this is the glory of the Lord. The glory of the Lord is risen upon thee, man. Read on.
You gotta put it
For
together.
behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
The what?
The darkness shall cover the earth.
The darkness shall cover the earth. Right now, you got the whole wide world celebrating Halloween. Going crazy on the TikTok with the screen mask, man. And here goes Satan himself, man. There goes Satan Hoiatlanta himself, man.
Tell him about that COVID. Tell him about that COVID.
With his belly full of children.
Tell him about that
penises,
COVID.
right? Right? There's like this belly
Tell him
full
about
of
that.
children penises, man. Right? Read on, kid.
And gross darkness the people.
And what?
And gross darkness the people.
And what?
And gross darkness the people.
And now people out here is in gross darkness. When since you see a whole bunch of black people in witchcraft, man.
Hey!
Our people was never part of that trend.
Hey!
No, you know a few now, but I'm talking about back when we was younger,
Oh, no,
man.
it was never.
Our people was never in no damn witchcraft,
Let
man.
them know. Let them know.
Our people was straight God-fearing people, man.
Hey!
You learned that witchcraft from the white man, man.
Hey!
Right.
You want to get into Wicca and all that damn emo lifestyle and paint your fingernails black because of the white man, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Only time I seen the white man with chains, he had a chain in his nose and a chain in his damn dusty ass jeans, man. Right? We the ones that had the chains around our neck like royalty, man.
Run.
Like Solomon, man.
Run.
Right? And here goes Satan. What's up, Satan? Where coming style?
That is offensive.
That is offensive. You know what is offensive, man? You over here in 5 points in the midst of my people struggling, and you don't give a damn about them, brother. We got this, brother. We got this, brother. It's okay, brother. It's all right, this brother. It's okay. We got this. We got this, brother. It's okay, brother. Because all he gonna do is call police. He gonna call the police. Right? It's okay, brother. He just gonna call the police.
You ain't one of the ones going to heaven either.
I don't believe that.
You ain't one of the ones going to heaven.
I don't believe that. You look like you're lying right now. You look like Joe Biden, brother. You look like another lying Biden. You look like another lying Biden. Joe Biden said, if you ain't black unless you vote for me, and then he ain't do nothing for black people, man. He ain't do a damn thing for black people. You look like another lying Biden. Another effeminate, a lying Biden, man. You ever heard of NAMBLA?
Get away.
You never heard of NAMBLA?
You
ever heard of NAMBLA, right?
That's what you
They're
want.
terrible. I thought you was a member. You're not a member of NAMBLA? I mean, the Spirit bears witness. Look at Isaiah 3 and 9, man. Yeah, hold that. That's a lie. That's a lie. Let me get St. John 7:44. That's a damn lie. That's a lie.
That's the word. Do you believe in the word? Do you believe in the word?
Yeah, hey, brother, it's okay, brother. It's okay, brother. Read what you got, out.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. What profit hath he that worketh in the wherein he labored?
That's Isaiah 3 and 9. Isaiah 3 and 9. No, Satan don't give out blessings, all right? Satan, our God is Yahweh. Look at that. Look at the sodomite word, man. Isaiah 3 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
They what?
They hide it not.
Read that again from the top.
They show of their countenance doth witness against them.
The show of his whole countenance was witness against him, man. Look at that countenance right there, man. Look at that, man. That man definitely is as an Epstein Island right there. Epstein Island.
That's right.
Epstein Island. The show of his countenance is witness against him, man. Right, read that again from the top, okay?
Yeah.
The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom.
They what?
They declare their sin as Sodom.
They the what?
They declare their sin as Sodom.
They declare their sin as Sodom, read on.
They hide it not.
And they hide it not, man. We got Isaiah 1 and 7, man. Read that, King.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 7.
Bring it up.
Your country is desolate. Your cities are burnt with fire.
Right? Your country is desolate. Your cities are burnt with fire. Look at all the fire that's happened in California, man. Right? You know why? Read verse 8.
Verse 8. And the daughters of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers.
Right? Because they whoring out our women, man. They got our women like a lodge full of cucumbers, man. Right. And y'all remember that cucumber challenge, don't you?
Oh, Lord.
The Lord in Christ, right?
Lord in Christ.
Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. Right? Read on, not.
As a besieged city, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
Right? Unless the Lord of hosts left unto us, he left unto us a very small remnant. You see, there's a lot of wickedness going on nowadays, but you see the small remnant of men is what you got to look forward to in your future, man. Because guess what? I'd rather run with 10 lions than 100 sheep, man. Y'all niggas out here sheep, man. Y'all super sheep and super sleep, man. Right? And extra sweet, man.
Come on, how they put it? I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies, and I'd rather have $1 than 4 quarters.
Right? I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies, man. Right? Hey, my brothers and sisters, what is the origin of Halloween? See, I done caught y'all lacking, man. Caught y'all lacking that knowledge. Halloween starts with devil worship, man. And you don't celebrate it, tell them ladies not to go out tomorrow and dress like nurses and catwomen and all sorts of thottery, man. That is worship of Satan, man. Right, read that again, all right?
Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom.
We should have been as what?
We should have been as Sodom.
We should have been as Sodom, read on.
And we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Read.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah.
Right, give ear to the Lord our God, ye people of Gomorrah, man. What's going on, man? We out here in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Right. Everybody translucent, transparent, transmissions, right? Coming from Transylvania, right?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, he's trying to turn the brother against us, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's right, brother. That's right, brother. Don't let the devil get in your ear, brother. And he got himself a chocolate queen. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see, man. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. That's right. That's damn right, man. Right? We ain't dealing with the damn 2% milk around the corner trying to turn our people against us, right? We ain't dealing with that, man. And we ain't dealing with the damn gay agenda neither, man. Right?
Hey, Salaki, ask them if they so gay, why is the colors on their flag straight? If they so gay, why is the colors on their flag straight?
Yeah, the brother said, if y'all so gay, why is the colors on your flag straight? About to get flagged on the YouTube.
They were mad about that.
Right? All praises to the Most High God, man. Listen, man. We ain't dealing with the bag of Skittles today, man. Y'all on Halloween tips every day, man. Every day you got a man trying to be a woman out here at 5 Points, man. They got Halloween every day, man. Right? But the Most High God ain't dealing with that, man.
That's right.
Right? Let me get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 1. I'm going to say a few more scriptures. I'm going to hand it over to the next dynamic speaker.
I get up there.
All right?
It's been a minute.
Yin Yang, the ninja, say you want to get up next. Right? We get Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 1, man. Let's get that in, man. We get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, man. Because what we're going to do today, we're going to bring you the oracles of God. What's the G code out here, brother? You ain't got one? You got to get the laws of God. That's the real G code, brother.
All right.
That's the real G code, man. What'd you say? Yeah, your money got slave masters on it, brother. I can give a damn about your money, man.
Right.
Hey, a man with a code don't fold. It's got to keep them laws, man.
Fold. That's right, brother. That's right, brother. Man with a code don't fold. We got the real G code. That's the laws of God, man. Oh, can you get that? But let's get this first, man. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 1. He that is wounded in the stones.
You know what your stones is? That's your testicles. He that is wounded in the stones, read on.
Or hath his privy members cut off.
If you get your privy member cut off, you know what I'm saying? That surgery, right? Read on.
Shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
And you shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, man. Now the second I'll talk about when they do the trans, and they cut off things that make you a man.
Yeah.
You don't enter in the Most High's land.
Yeah, gender conversion surgery.
Yeah, kind of that gender conversion surgery. Most High ain't dealing with that, man. Read that again from the top.
He that is wounded in the stones or had his privy members cut off shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
So all them trans got to stay in Transylvania, because they ain't transferring to the kingdom of heaven, man. All praises to the Most High God, man. Right?
Yeah, don't see.
Shalom, Chief Eve. Right? Read what you got, King.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13.
Bring it up.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right, this is the conclusion of the whole matter. Why are we out here right now? Right, King. Right, read on.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Do what?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
No fear the creepy old white man in all black.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Read.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For this is the whole duty of man. We're saying that death, destruction, chaos, and torment to the nations that try to hold us back from our salvation. Right? Peace and blessings to the Israelites that's waking up and following the real G code, which is the laws of God. Right? Like captivity and slavery for the redhead over here. Right? Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? I like to say Shalom, which is peace in the Hebrew tongue. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, Ken. I need somebody who know how to hold a camera.
I can do it.
Rashad, are you gonna hold the camera?
I know how to do it.
Yeah, please hold the camera, because they don't. It come. I love brothers, but they don't know how to hold a camera.
Peace and blessings. It's good, brother.
Yeah,
Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Aiden. Y'all coming to you from Hoiatl. And I'm going to show y'all something real scary, man. I'm going to show y'all something real scary. Y'all worried about a damn vampire. Worried about a damn ghost. I'm going to show y'all something real scary, man.
Bring it out.
I'll say, can you grab in here and check out my Bible? Right? No. I want you to get a specific book in there. Get me the book where it says they dare call it not conspiracy. It's a small, thin book. It's right.
Y'all got them books today.
There you go. It's that one right there.
All praises. Got them books today.
They dare call it not conspiracy, man.
Let me see that, King.
Here we go. I'm gonna show you. None dare call it conspiracy. For all you liberals who love talking about fake, you got liberals talking about fake news now. But now you hating on Biden. What's going on now? What's happening, man? Everything is going upside down. You got liberals talking about fake news now. Give me Sirach 11. What is it? Oh, is it Sirach 11 and 12? Never trust thy enemy. Sirach 11 and 12.
That's 10.
12 and 10.
That's 12 and 10.
12.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through this book real quick, man, because you know white folks think black people can't read.
Right.
We gonna get through some of these books, man.
Right. Be getting to it.
I'm gonna show y'all something real scary, man. Y'all talking about the Halloween. Y'all talking about Halloween 1, 2, and 3. Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger. Jason Voorhees. I'm gonna show y'all something. Get to a specific part. It's almost in. They're gonna tell you, man. This is page 11, right? This is page 11. Your enemy tells you, hidden in plain sight. This is page 11 of None Dare Call It Conspiracy. Let's see why. It says, Psychological problems are also involved in inducing people to look at the evidence concerning the insiders. People are unusually comfortable with their old beliefs and conceptions. When Columbus told the people the world was a ball and not a pancake, they were highly upset. They were being asked to reject their ways of thinking of a lifetime and adopt a whole new outlook. The intellectuals of the day scoffed at Columbus, and people were afraid they would lose social prestige if they listened to him. Many others did not want to believe the world was round. It was complicated, too many things. And typical flat earthers had such a vested interest involved in their own egos that they heaped abuse on Columbus for challenging their views of the universe. Don't confuse us with facts. Our minds are made up, they said, right? We understand with Christopher Columbus, he didn't travel the Americas because he thought the earth was round. He read the Bible in Second Esdras and knew the true Jews were over here. But the whole point is, when you tell the truth, or you tell something that's against other people, their minds are what? Made up. Right. So when you go and we tell our people, look, I can show you without a shadow of doubt, this book is full of nothing but black Hispanics and Native Americans. Their minds is made up. They think they're Gentiles. Right. They think they're heathen. They think Christ is white. Right. When you look at these old images, look down there real quick. You see these old images right here? Do these images look white? These are Russian iconical. These are Russian icons or Russian images of the apostles. Russian images of Daniel. Russian images of Peter. Russian images of angels. Why are they not white? These come way before the Renaissance, way before you see your first picture of a white Christ. Right. And guess what? Because our people have been taught that Christ is white, they say, don't tell us nothing. Our minds are what? Made up. We're going to keep going further. It says, these same factors apply today. Because the establishment controls the media. Look at this right there. These same apply today. The establishment controls the media. So when Donald Trump was saying fake news, who controls the media, man? The establishment. The establishment. Rich folks. They want to tell you a lie. They was telling you that this medicine you take, or this jab you're going to take, is 100% effective. And now, well, it's not 100% effective. You need a third jab. The booster. You need a booster. You need a trifecta to help you out. Right. But guess what? You thought it was true because the media. It also says, anyone exposing the insiders will be the recipient of a continuous falsade of invective from newspapers, magazines, TV, and radio. In this manner, one is threatened with the loss of social respectability. What's that called? Cancel culture. Right. We cancel you. Are we going to cancel who? Kyrie Irving. We're going to cancel who? Dave Chappelle. You know they're not going to cancel Dave Chappelle, man. Now they trying to get Ice Cube with the $9 million. He went on the deal. Right. Now they trying to use cancel culture. This is what was this book made, man? Let me see what this book was made. R. Kelly. The baby. Yeah, the baby. This book was made in 1972. Right. And we seen this in what, 2021? Yep. Isn't that scary to you? That they knew decades ahead what we're gonna be living, what we're gonna be going through, man. Give me that. Bring it out, huh? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Bring it out. Never trust thine enemy. It says what? Never trust thine enemy. When you look on the media and they talking about a disease. A disease? Where the hell does this? I gotta ask you a question, man. Where the hell did this thing come from? They can't even tell you where it come from. It's the same thing with the AIDS epidemic. Ah, right. Same thing with the AIDS epidemic. Oh, a man was in the woods and slept with a monkey. What was the man's name? What type of monkey was it?
Right.
And then how did he spread it to this? Who did he lay with to spread it? Who did he lay with to spread it? But watch this. Later, you don't even know, under declassified documents, the government told you, yeah, we made AIDS and HIV. Under declassified documents. So I'm not going to say they did it, which we know the documents came out and said that they did it,
Right.
but y'all ain't paying attention.
Right.
You know what y'all paying attention to? New City Girls. Oh my God, we got the Braves done won. Oh, TikTok is fire now. Instagram, the Ghostface cult. Michael Myers, the Bugs Bunny challenge.
New movies and shit.
Yeah, the new what's the new movie that's coming out? I'm trying to remember what it's called. The new Spider-Man and the new something else.
Yeah, something. There's a new Halloween movie too.
Gay Superman.
Yeah, it's a new movie that's supposed to come out.
It's a new Michael Myers movie.
New Michael Myers movies that's supposed to come out.
I'm surprised they didn't make Halloween games.
Yeah, they tried to cancel Halloween because Michael Myers, he murdered some homosexual people.
Yeah. In the movie,
Michael Myers killed a homosexual firefighter. Now Michael Myers is homophobic. I gotta ask you a question. To have a phobia means what? If I have arachnophobia, what does that mean?
A fear of spiders.
A fear of spiders. So if Michael Myers is the murderer in the story and he kills a homosexual, how is he afraid of a homosexual, bro?
Come on, man.
How is he afraid of the homosexual? You see how everything that they make up, they falling on their own legs, man. They falling on their own understanding. Good, huh?
So like Pennywise's first victim was a homosexual.
Pennywise. You see, now they're gonna cancel Pennywise. You see how something in this little book made in 1972 is happening today?
right.
Happening today? Cancel culture. They didn't know the term wasn't coined until 2002. But now you can read it. This is what they're gonna do. This is what the elite is doing. This is how they using to control who? Us. And we showing you over and over again, you can't do what? Trust your enemy.
Right.
Can't trust your enemy. You got folks talking about Biden. Now they talking about there's a lot of people who are regretting even putting Biden in office.
Biden remorse.
Biden remorse. They call it Biden remorse. Want to know why? Because the truth has come out. Man, the Israelites, y'all might hate the Israelites, but we don't give a damn about being canceled, culture, social media hating. We always been hated. We supposed to be hated in these scriptures, man, according to the Bible, because we telling the truth.
They just clipped my Clubhouse account.
And they clipped Shaw Park Clubhouse account. He wasn't even mean. He wasn't even mean. He wasn't even mean, man. And the next time we open up a new room, the new room is going to be, how are you so homosexual, but the colors on your flag is straight? We got to understand that, man. Y'all so gay, but the colors on your flag is straight. I guess they weren't thinking straight when they made the flag.
Right.
I guess they weren't thinking straight when they made the flag, right? Out of their mind, man. Yeah, and Noah's and Genesis, the 8th chapter.
That's
He
right.
made a covenant with Noah. But you know what? They try to turn something good into evil. Like, can somebody even name me a homosexual superhero that everybody likes? Can somebody even name me a homosexual superhero that everybody like? All them. Wow. Wow. You telling me Luke Cage is gay? But you know what? They gonna try to make him. They definitely gonna try to make him all gay, man.
Superman, Aqualad.
You know something that's real? The government killed the man that was making the Boondocks. Everybody knows the Boondocks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the government killed him?
Killed them because, you know, the Boondocks had nothing but knowledge.
Nothing but knowledge.
Nothing.
Actually, you remember when Riley had got in trouble for calling that white boy gay?
Yeah, he was dancing,
the
shaking
white
his
boy was
butt.
on top of the damn. He said, "Stop doing that, nigga, you gay." And it was like, the supervisor of the homosexual movement is going to look into it. Are we going through that now? And this man made Boondocks years ago, man.
Right.
Years ago. And you know, that's scary because guess what?
Deadpool's a bisexual.
Deadpool's wow.
Yeah, he is. The whole movie he's making gay references.
Oh wow. Yeah, he might be.
He's funny though.
Yeah, give me James 2:23, man. Hey, look, you everything like our cartoons. Yo, I didn't even know SpongeBob and Patrick. When I was younger, I thought it was funny.
Right.
When SpongeBob and Patrick came together to take care of the clam like they was married, I knew it. You knew it, man. But guess what? That's stuff they put on the media, man.
You ever seen the movie at the end when Patrick and SpongeBob, he like the superstar and he playing the guitar. In the movie, he put on some leggings.
Oh yeah, he put on the damn stockings, and the huge damn stockings over with the high heels over damn SpongeBob.
What
Man.
about Patrick though? Patrick Gates?
Yeah, Patrick.
Both of them niggas.
And you know what? Now I know why Squidward never messed with none of them niggas. Now I see why Squidward never messed with none of them niggas. Squidward was always under. You know, you gotta know something. Like Squidward was like. I was always trying to figure out why does Squidward don't like these niggas. Turned out we know why.
He don't want to come to his house either.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 2 and 33. No, Jeremiah 2 and 33. So you gotta understand, man. This is something that your enemy is gonna do this and show you what he's doing in society and taking it over and over again. And guess what? Because we're not watchful, because we're not watchmen. Give me Ezekiel, what's that, 31? No, give me Ezekiel 33:1. Because we're not watchmen, and we're not watching and warning our people, they can't see the simple things that's right in front of us, man.
Right.
Right in front of us, man. And they love talking about conspiracy theories. But they love showing it to you in plain sight.
So, my question is, do you believe that we are in Revelation?
Revelations?
But you mean like Revelations type of times?
It's about to end. It's going down.
We've been in a what's that in
The last days.
second Ezra something. We in 11th hour. Yeah, we in the 12th hour, the 12th part. Yeah, we in the 12th part, man. We almost there. We've been there for a long time, man. We've been there for a long time. Especially where I got you holding. Drop that. Get me Revelations 18 and start at 20. Revelation 18 and 20. This is a prophecy it looks like it's lining up right now, man. It looks like it's lining up right now because
That's what I'm asking.
yeah, I'm gonna show you a prophecy that's lined up right now that people don't even see. I haven't seen. Only us, the Israelites, been bringing this out, but everybody.
Everybody else, yo, they worried about what's on the media. Yeah, I think it's
I'm getting wet like that.
Keep going up.
Yeah, who let the water get on like that? I got some tissue, man. Why y'all let speakers get wet, bro?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets.
where you at? Revelation what? 18. Where it talks about the ships.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye, holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her.
So in Revelations 18 and 20, it says that we got to rejoice because God is about to avenge this place called spiritual Babylon for the people who are sighing and crying, the holy apostles, the people who are actually following God on the earth right now, right? Keep going.
Verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down. It shall be found no more at all.
So it's prophesied that this place is going to be destroyed in violence.
And the voice of harpers and musicians and the pipers and the trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee.
Now it's saying, no craftsman shall be found, no piper. I'm gonna let you read it slow again, right? Read it slow again.
And the voice of harpers and musicians and the pipers and the trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be.
So it's saying no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be. So I'm gonna give you an example. There's called arts and crafts. There's called workmanship, right? So any craft that's in America. Example, when you deal with electronics, or if you deal with just what they call it, white collar workers or blue collar workers, any craft, it's going to be hard to find those people. What do we have in America right now?
Work shortage.
A work shortage. A shortage of what? Crafters. A work shortage of people of whatsoever work they can do. It's hard to find them. It's hard to find somebody to do music. Hard to find somebody in the studio right now.
I'm right here.
Right?
You right here. I'm right here. What you mean? They keep on now. Peace and blessings.
So the craftsman is whatsoever craft it is, right? So craft can be many things. It says whatsoever. So that's talking about the work shortage right now in America. Right now.
Of whatsoever crafty be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee.
So a millstone is like working. You know, when you see a machine and somebody working at a machine, it looks like a mill.
Now they call it a milestone.
A millstone. It's like a millstone is where you grind up
Products,
and turn
yeah.
it into flour.
Produce.
It's like working.
Yeah.
It's like working. So it's going to be hard to find workers in America no more. You see it right now, right? Keep going.
Verse 23, and the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bride of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee.
So the voice of the bridegroom is going to start to, it's going to stop being heard, meaning that the men who's actually going out, reaching out to people and trying to tell them the truth that we dropping to them right now, ain't going to see it no more. They're going to be off them corners. They ain't going to get that knowledge no more, right? Keep going.
God.
For thy merchants,
remember this, thy merchants, keep going,
were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
By what?
For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
Meaning the media, too. They use that media, just like I was talking about, to deceive people. Right? Keep going.
In the herd was found the blood of prophets.
The blood of what?
The blood of prophets. And of saints. And of all that were set. Salaki. And of all that were slain upon the earth.
Of what?
And of all that were slain upon the earth.
I'm going to tell you something right now. America is one of the most genocidal places on the face of the earth.
Right.
They supposedly over 99 million slaves died here just getting off the boats.
Right.
And then over 70 million Native Americans were killed. Possibly even more.
Right.
The genocide and destruction of the people, man. So God has to avenge this place, Babylon, for all the rape, rob, and murder against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He's showing you slowly how he's doing it. I'm gonna make it a work shortage, so you can't find workers no more. I'm gonna make it that all the people you deceive through your media, they're gonna be destroyed by this as well. Just because how you treated what? His chosen people on the earth, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Keep going. That was it? Read verse 13.
18, chapter 19.
All right, bring it out.
Right, so you gotta understand, there's a specific scripture that I was looking for, man, in here, where it talks about these ships, man. You got it?
This is the book of Revelations, chapter
18.
chapter 18, verse 19.
Bring it out.
Salakia, verse 13. And cinnamon, and odors, and ornaments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horse, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. And the fruit that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee.
Of what?
Are departed from thee.
There's a shortage in food. There's a shortage in, a chariot now would be a car, a place of transportation. That's what a chariot would be now. It's just going to be a lack of that in this place, Babylon. Food,
Right.
meat. You got a meat shortage, man. Cattle. You got a shortage in cattle. You got a shortage in everything in America right now.
Right.
It says it's going to what? Depart from thee, man. Right. Depart in produce. Keep going.
And all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee. And thou shalt find them no more.
They shall what?
Thou shalt find them no more at all.
When you go into Walmart, can you find certain things you used to be finding before? So you see how when we read this Bible, man, you ain't gonna get this in a Christian church. They ain't gonna be like, damn, this is happening right now. We living in what? Revelations, man. And there's 22 chapters in Revelations, and that's the 18th chapter. That means we just got a couple chapters to go. That means you just got a couple chapters to go. We can't find, you can't find, what they call them? You can't find you can't find some damn Glad trash bags, man. It's hard to find Glad trash bags.
Right.
It's hard to find water. You know how crazy that is?
You remember that the paper towel thing that they had going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tissue?
Yeah, all the tissue.
It's even worse.
Horrible.
It's gonna be worse, man.
Niggas couldn't get no tissue.
It's gonna be worse. Just imagine. That's just toilet paper in the first shutdown. Just imagine all the shortages we're gonna have. They said we got about a month left to prepare for a famine of everything. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hard to get gas.
Right.
This is you can look up on Epic Economists and news articles. They're telling people that within the span of by the time of December or the middle of November, you're gonna have a shortage of damn near everything on the market, including food, man.
Right.
Including food.
You know, you're saying that so that we do that so that everything goes down how they want it to go.
Because everything is fabricated. Because they can let they can fix this problem. They can let all these cargo ships unload their stuff, but they're doing this for what? They want people to lose their. I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Shit was population control. I don't know what the hell this is.
It's all of it is deeper than population control. They want us to be servants and slaves and damn near robots to them. That's how. No, the jab, it ain't even about the jab. It don't work. It don't work. They want to see who they can control, and they want to see who they can't control. That's it. Who gonna put it on and who not gonna put it on.
Right.
It's deeper than that, man. It's deeper than that. There's studies showing that the masks don't even work. It's studies by scientists and top health workers saying that the masks don't even work.
When you go and get the vaccine, it's when you get corona or whatever they call it.
Well, we're gonna stay away from that word, because as soon as you say that word, you say that V word, it's over. They clipping it. You say what? Yeah, we say jab. I seen some people say boxing.
Medications. The medication.
Yeah, you don't get the medication, you don't get the jab, you don't get the box. You see how crazy this is? And I'm reading this little small book. It's showing you how they're gonna cancel you. They're gonna use cancel culture against you. I can't even say something that's true. If I tell the truth, I can pull up a scientific study that they pulled from Harvard and Yale, telling you that things don't even work. And guess what? All I got to do is say one trigger word, and bam, the channel's gone. Bam, the video's gone. Bam, I get flagged. But guess what? I thought we were supposed to be liberal, liberated, quote unquote. I thought we were supposed to be anti-fascist. That's how, you know how fascist government starts? They take away your freedom of speech.
Right.
Then they take away your ownerships of a gun. And then population control. But guess what? They're already doing all that. Been doing it. But guess what? There's levels to it. Levels to it. Just like with the LGBTQ community. It started out as a joke. It's funny. It's funny. Then it started out, they wanted rights. Now they got the rights for marriage. Now it's starting out, what they call it? I'm trying to remember what the word. It's not integration, but basically it's like training people or people taking courses so they can be sensitive towards that group. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something deep.
What?
I'm gonna tell you something deep, right? Our children got to take courses. Our children got to take courses to change how they act and affect their lifestyle for 6% of the population in America. Do you know 6% of the population in America identify themselves as anything other than heterosexual? 6% of the population. In Atlanta, it's probably 5%. That's 5% of Atlanta, but we're known for being what? Gay. 5%. I want you to think about that. 5% of people. Actually, I think Alabama has more. I think we. All right, talk to you later.
All right, brother. Be blessed.
Second or third when it comes to HIV. But 5%. 5%. You know how crazy that is? 6% of America, and they get all these rights. Black people are 15% of America. We didn't even get reparations before them.
Right.
The LGBTQ community got reparations before us. 6%. So what's holding back Joe Biden? What's holding back Joe Biden? Why he ain't write no bill for us? You want to know why? Never trust your enemy, man.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did Obama do everything that he said he was going to do?
Nope.
Correct. Why do you believe that?
Because he didn't want to. I'm gonna tell you something deep. When LeBron James rose up, and during George Floyd died, LeBron James was actually going to ask people to boycott the NBA, and he changed his mind. Guess why he changed his mind? your favorite president went to him with a secret message or a secret conversation and told him not to do it. So why would Obama go to the top leading NBA player, well known, just one, everybody loved King James.
Yeah, cheat code.
Yeah, everybody love Bron. Everybody know Bron. Whether you like him, love him, or hate him, right? But why he walk up and say, "Nah, don't do it"? But you're supposed to be the black president. You want to know why? When MLK, you know why MLK really got killed? MLK after his I had a dream speech, which he was actually given the I had a dream speech. He never made it. The government actually wrote that speech and gave it to him. He made another speech saying that I led my people to a burning building. So once he said, oh man, this is not going to work, I thought it was going to come together and it's not really going to benefit the black community, he was going to go on strike again and it would have messed up the U.S. economy. Guess what happened to him? Blah, they killed him. Everything is about money, man. It's about money. They control you, money.
I gotta look into it.
You can look into it. Look into who really wrote the I Had a Dream speech. Wasn't MLK. Wasn't even him. He was given that speech when he was
Mad
there.
as shit if I see that.
You see how that? The media control. Hey, look, this book right here, the media control everything. The media control everything. Yeah, they do it through, what they call it? They call it, not MK or Ultra, they call it something else.
Psyops?
No, with the weather. It'll hit me. It'll hit me.
I know what the hell it's called, but I know that they do it.
Yeah, I remember what it's called. It's a specific word for what they do. What you hold it? 18. Did you read the 14?
16, please.
Read 15.
He
John 3:16, please.
he wanted John 3:16 breakdown.
You want John 3:16?
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
Why you want John 3:16?
It makes me feel good once I hear it. It makes me become a better person. You know?
It makes him feel good, all right?
That's all it is. It just hits
Give me John 3:16. Give me John what is it, 18 and 20? Yeah, give me John 18 and 20. Yo, that's
that, I know that in Italian, bro. The only reason is because my mother did 30 years in the Navy, so I was born in it.
Now I'm gonna ask you this, right? Every Christian knows this specific verse for a reason. Why?
This one?
This one, just a specific verse. Why? Why do you think that is? The rabbit hole goes deep, man. They trying to control you. I'm gonna show you something real quick, right?
Honestly, don't know exactly what answer you want.
Like, just for example, if I walk up and say who had I had a dream speech, right? And I just told you the government gave MLK that speech.
I know why.
You know why?
I'm looking at you. I'm like,
You know now, right? I'm gonna show you something right now. I'm gonna show you.
This is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 15.
Bring it out!
16. Salaki. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
So it says, until they have everlasting life, right? What you think? You think that means everybody? So who is truly dedicated and devoted to God?
Well, first off, nobody is perfect. So you never know who. I could never tell you who.
I'm gonna show you. Give me that. Actually, John 18 to 20. Bring it out.
John chapter 18, verse 20.
Bring it out!
Christ answered him. Yeah, Christ answered him. I spoke openly to the world. You what? I spoke openly to the world.
Now remember, he died for the world. Now he's speaking to the world. Watch who he's speaking to.
I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whether the Jews always resort.
Wait, what?
Whether the Jews always resort.
That mean everybody on the earth? So who did he come for? Give me Matthew 15, 24. Now you start, it's getting deep. This world is for our sake, man. This world is for us. Christ let you know. He came for the Jews.
All right.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
John 17:9.
John 17:9.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said what?
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Christ out of his own mouth said he's not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So if in John 3:16 he said God said he came and died for the world, John 18:20 said he spoke to the world, and the world was the Jews. And then he tells you in Matthew 15 verse 24, he only came for who? The lost sheep of the house of Israel, the Jews. Give me Matthew 1 and 21. The original Jews are black. You're supposed to follow the Bible. The Bible's not a religious book. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, I remember my question from earlier with me, dog. Just bring it up.
I'll show you.
My question is, do you believe everything?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I have an issue. I don't know if I am a Christian.
When you go back and actually read the Bible for yourself, right? I'll give you an example. What did Cain kill Abel with?
I don't know if he killed him with, I just know he killed him.
Most Christians say he killed him with a rock, right? You hear that Cain killed Abel with a rock. You never heard that?
I've read the Bible multiple times. My whole thing.
But I'm saying, like, nah, Christians, they'll say Cain killed Abel with a rock, right? Well, usually when I ask a Christian a question like, what did Cain kill Abel with? They'll say, yeah, he smote him with a rock. And then I read a verse, it don't even say that. It just say he slew him. It just says he slew him. So you got some?
Just like they always say, the forbidden fruit was an apple.
Yeah, they say it was an apple. But then where in the Bible it says it's an apple? It just says it was a what? A fruit. It's just a fruit.
It's like, hey, apple.
Oh, okay, so where do you get those extra answers? Like, where do you get those from? That's the question. That's my real question.
You gotta be around righteous men who really understand this book, man. We can't give you a whole lesson on what that fruit is. I can't give you a whole lesson on what Cain killed Abel with on the corner, man. That's why, no, I'm saying we can show you that, but you gotta get on that Thursday night class.
Right.
You gotta get on the call and be around more.
You got to come to class.
You gotta come to class, man. We got it on the call. You got a phone?
Then you got to come here every Saturday.
Yeah, come here every Saturday.
We out here every Saturday. Yeah.
Come and eat, bro.
Well, I got you on.
I got to preach.
All right, bring it out. 21.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
Bring it out.
And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua.
Just read it verbatim.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people.
He shall save what?
His people from their sin.
He gonna save everybody?
His people.
From their sins.
He's gonna save his people from their sins. So what was Christ? Was Christ a Greek? Was he a Roman? So if Christ came to save his people from their sins, How in the hell did he go save a Greek or a Roman? How did he go for the Asian man? But it's prophesied at his birth he was going to save who?
His people.
His people. But they take this book just like they take anything with black culture. They say what? The Egyptians are what?
Got another question, deep question too. Do y'all believe that God is a man or is just an entity?
The Lord is a spirit.
That's correct. Okay, thank you. All right.
He's a spirit.
He is a man.
He's a masculine spirit.
Is a man?
Yes.
He's a masculine spirit, like a father.
Male. Like a,
Yeah, he's a male.
a male.
Yes.
And why do you say that?
Because when Yahushua himself is praying, he's praying to the Father.
You gotta understand.
See, I know the whole prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy
He's a spirit, right? He's a spirit. You know, in the scriptures it says the Lord is a consuming fire. He's a spirit. He's a spirit.
I'm saying, so you're saying
One second now.
I'm just trying to
No, look, I'm gonna give you an example. A female can have a masculine what? Spirit. She can have a masculine. You never seen that? You can have a happy spirit, a sad spirit, an angry spirit.
Never seen a dyke, a butch.
So the Most High God, he's a spirit, but he's a masculine spirit. He's not an actual man up there. He's a masculine spirit. What's your precept, Bob?
This is Romans 3:3.
Yeah, bring out the Romans 3 and 3.
Okay, brother, this is a precept, Romans 3:3. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just reading it from the scriptures. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the God without effect? Meaning, you know, it's going to be some people out here don't believe in the word. That ain't going to stop the word from coming through or coming out here and us teaching our people. You know, it's going to be some people that don't believe. And then, let me just finish this. Verse 4. God forbid, ye let good, Salakia, ye let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, thou mightest be justified in thy sin, and thou mightest overcome when thou art judged. So like I said, it's gonna be plenty of people out here all the time that we gonna see don't believe in the scriptures, don't believe in the Bible. That ain't gonna stop the word from coming out. It's still gonna come, the truth still gonna be true, no matter whether you or anybody believe it. So, you know, this is what we live on.
But what's good? 1 John 2 and 3. I'm gonna show you what good is. Give me 1 John 2 and 3.
Before that happens, right? So, say I'm a homeless man under a bridge, sleeping under a bridge, and another man sees me sleeping. He's sleeping under a bridge, right? I come up and ask him, yo, you got like $5, maybe $10, $5 out here to get to a hotel. You know what I mean? And you say no. What if that was actually God? You don't know who that man is. You don't know anything about that person. But what if that was God coming to you for asking you? And then once you die, then God is like, no, I'm not going to let you into heaven. You denied me. See what I'm saying? You denied me. And then you're like, no, what did I deny you? What happened? What did I do wrong with you?
Well, I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna show you something real quick, right? Real quick, right? Read this out.
1 John. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but in
No, 1 John 5 and 3. Yeah, 1 John 5 and 3.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. His commandments are not grievous.
So The love of God is to keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous, meaning they're not hard. They're not hard. They're not hard to keep. You found it yet? I think it's 18 and 23. Look up on your phone real quick. I think it's Deuteronomy 18 or Deuteronomy 20, but it says, say not in your wicked heart that you shall not surely. Type in, you shall, you got it? There it is, bring it up.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20. 21. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the theme follow not, nor come.
No, that's talking about a prophet. I think it's 20. It says, if you say not thou in thy wicked heart that you won't give a brother. Specific. Go to 20. Go to 20. Yeah, bring that precept out real quick.
Now, brother, you asked if you was on the bridge and you needed help with some money.
And I asked you if I needed help with some money.
Yes.
And you said no. And then you died.
Yes, sir.
You went to the gate. You got judged.
Okay.
And I said no because you didn't die. And then God tells you, I was the person that was asking. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I got a verse.
I was the one that was asking. You didn't even know. Even if you didn't know, it doesn't matter. You still didn't help that person.
Okay, I got you
Go
right
ahead,
here.
talk to me.
Okay, this is Matthew 12 and 50. This is red letters coming from Yahushua himself. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Then what he's saying is basically, the only people that we supposed to take care and help is our brothers and sisters. And who are those people? Those are the people that's following the law, statutes, and commandments of God. If you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments of God, you can just be somebody who wants some money to go out and buy some fruit. You understand what I'm saying? But we know if you out here following the law, statutes, and commandments of God, you're doing the work. So we don't mind helping you then. Huh?
You got it, right? Just read it. Yeah, that's not a precept you always hear all the time. 15 and 7. Start at 7.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 7.
Bring it out.
If there is a poor man among your brothers.
Now, this is a law of God. I just showed you that the laws of God is what? Is love. This is his understanding of what love is. Everything in the Bible that we're supposed to be doing beforehand in the law, the Lord told us, we just don't want to do it. We just don't listen to the Lord. We just don't want to do it. Right, bring it up.
Person was going off.
No, I'm not talking. That's a commercial.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the scripture.
Oh, okay.
That was the NIV.
You got it up? Oh, you got it. Bring it up.
All right. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 7. If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren.
Of what?
Of one of thy brethren.
Of what?
Of one of thy brethren.
White man.
Of one of thy brethren.
Asian man.
Of one of thy brethren.
Indian man.
Of one of thy brethren.
It says what?
Of one of thy brethren. Within any of thy gates in thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thine heart, nor shut thine hand for thy brother, for thy poor brother. Salakia.
So that's what we're supposed to do as a nation of people, right? You're supposed to be able to give and lend to your poor brother. But you have to be careful about that. Because once you give to that man, whatever he do with it, you're responsible for it. You got to know who you do good to. You got that? Yeah, bring that out.
Okay. This is the book of Sirach, 12 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. And if not for him, from him, yet from the Most High.
Right, so it says, do good to the godly man. And you know by his recompense, right? You gotta be careful. You gotta know who you do good to, because if a homeboy walk up and say, "Yo, I need you to give me about $500 so I could buy me some soft and turn it to hard," you think I'm gonna give him that money? Hell no. Right? Keep going.
There can no man, Slaki, there can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Give to the godly man, and help not a sinner. Do well unto him that is slowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him. Least he overcome, Salaki, least he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good. Thou shalt have, Salaki, thou shalt have done unto him.
So it's saying you got to be careful about, you know how they'll be like, yo, if you bless somebody, God gonna bless you. If you bless the wrong person, you're gonna get punished for it. I'm gonna give you an example. I'll give you a great example.
Wait, can I hear that again?
Yeah, read that again.
Okay, I'm starting from the top or what?
I didn't want to say that I get punished for it.
Oh, okay, come.
Start from the third verse and the fourth.
Okay. This is Sirach 12, third verse. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Give to the godly man, and help not a sinner. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good that thou shalt have done unto him.
You got to be careful about who you help. You got to be careful. I'll give you an example. In World War I, there was a well-known soldier. I think he was an Australian soldier. He saw Hitler on the battleground, because Hitler was actually in World War I. He let him go and didn't kill him. And later, guess what happened? No, he was a British soldier. He was a British soldier. He didn't kill Hitler. He let him go. And later, what did Hitler do? Start World War II and destroy what? Britain. He bombed Britain. He bombed Britain. You're good? No, oh, no.
All right, so if I can say about 2 minutes and speak, I'm not here to get confrontation. I'm just here to have the discussion.
Oh, go ahead.
Now, in the New Testament, right, in the whole Bible, the reason why the Bible is a masterpiece is because you got to understand the parables, the paragraph structure, the sentence structure. You got over 10,000 stories in the Bible, right? So if you create a jigsaw puzzle and a person don't know what they're looking at, how would they be going to see? So what I'm saying is this right here. The fringes that you are wearing, the lampstand that's associated with it, even the tabernacle, all of this was associated with what tribe? Who was in the temple burning incense according to the Mosaic law when they got news of John the Baptist? Zechariah. They're still the Levites who had possession of the law. So what I'm saying, my brother, out of all of the 12 tribes, the only tribe that's focused on Judah. Meanwhile, the message that you spread was a message. What I'm saying is this. The only reason why Joshua became involved, and he wasn't a part of the Levites, the only reason why he was involved is because what? God told Moses and Aaron to confer some of their authority on them. So that is the only reason why outsider from the Levites began, because Moses wasn't going to see the promised land. He gave you the same speech as Martin Luther King. And so basically what I'm out here saying is this right here, my brother. You have the fringes on. He also told them about the apron. He also told them about the breastplate. So when you get technical and only emphasize the Deuteronomy 22:12, got to come with the full anchor. The full anchor, because basically from this Bible right here, if we gonna get into philosophy and theology, that's what create the division. You have your own division. If I was a Jehovah's Witness, I would walk straight past you, not knowing that we share the same God. If I was anything else that this Bible is associated with, this Bible created division. It creates a division. It is based on ignorance. I've been asking a lot of people this question. If ignorance of the law is no excuse, what is the punishment of one who becomes well clever and well versed in it, who seeks to mislead and betray people? If ignorance of the law is no excuse, what is the punishment for those who become clever, well versed in it, and seeks to mislead people and betray people through the ignorance in this person?
Get me what's that? It's Matthew 18 and 1.
See, you can give me this, right? But what context are you reading?
I'm about to show you. I'm starting at the beginning of the chapter, right? It's Matthew 18 and 1, where it says 1 jot, 1 tittle, right? What's that? 1 jot, 1 tittle. Is it 15?
You got commentary on that. You got this division of book. King James, you know, looks high.
Got to love Israel, man. It's so much stuff that I heard. I can't go, but
hey, you forgot the mighty weapon.
I can't go over and you don't put a carpet on the ground, brother. You go put a carpet on the ground, get the carpet all wet, brother. Yeah. It's what? Matthew 5? It's Matthew 5 and 18. Give me Matthew 5 and 18. Get me where it says, the Lord winks at your ignorance. He winks at your ignorance.
Hey, my thing is this, man, when you become well versed in it.
Acts 10:29.
Yeah, give me Acts 10:21.
29.
Moses, and God tell them to take their shoes off if they was on holy ground. If you know anything about Joshua, see, this is the codification.
7:22.
Well, can I give you the first? Can I ask you the first thing you wanted? You wanted to know what's going to happen to people who know the law, right? What's going to happen to them when they get real nice with it and deceive people? So I'm going to show you. You got it? Matthew 5 and 18. Bring it out.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
It says, until heaven and the earth pass. Right, we standing on earth. Right, we standing on earth. We can look at heaven until it pass, right? One jot or one tittle. Keep going.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so.
And what?
And shall teach men so.
So if you break these commandments and you teach men so, what's going to happen? Keep going.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
So if you don't and you teach other people to break the law, you're the least in the kingdom of heaven. But if you do keep the law and you teach people to keep the law, you'll be great in the kingdom of heaven. Now watch this. This is the coldest part. Keep going.
For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees.
Of the what?
The scribes and the Pharisees.
Of the what?
The scribes and the Pharisees.
It says if your righteousness doesn't exceed or surpass the scribes and the Pharisees, what's going to happen to you?
Ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Damn. So if you don't keep the law and you don't have righteousness past the scribes and the Pharisees, you don't enter in the kingdom of heaven. That's the punishment for those who don't keep the law and teach men not to keep the law. That's the punishment. Get me. One second. You said something about ignorance too. Bring that out.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 30. There are times of the ignorance God winked at
He what?
God winked at.
Our ignorance. You ain't know what you was doing. You didn't know what this was about. You didn't know what was going on. Nobody taught you all these things about the Bible and the law and what not to do. And guess what?
17.
He did what?
God winked at.
He winked at it.
But now commandeth all men everywhere to repent.
To what?
To repent.
To what?
To repent.
So you repent.
All right, brother. My second question. My second question comes from, and the only reason why it's a question because I'm in need of an answer. Maybe I already possess an answer. Maybe it's a multiple selection of question of answer. I don't know. I'm just trying to get your position on the matter. Now, in Matthew, in the New Testament, right? Again, we're talking about the codification of the book. What was Joshua? Example. What was Joshua's name before he became Joshua? Example. In the book of Exodus, it said there was a man. We specifying, but we're not being specific. There was a man from the tribe of Levite who married a woman from the tribe of Levite. We know they from the tribe of Levite, but what is the man and the woman name? We'll get that answer later on when we get to the book of Numbers. Now the question for you comes from the New Testament. It says, John. It says, the next day John seeing Jesus.
Okay, okay, book, chapter, verse.
Okay, we going with book 4, subsection 1, of verse 32.
Of what book?
Book 4, New Testament.
It's John, right? It's John chapter what?
Book 4, chapter 1, subsection 32.
So John chapter 1, verse 32.
It's just an elegant way of putting it. It says, and John brought record, saying, I saw the Spirit descending from heaven like a dove, and it abounded in him. And I knew him not, but he that sent me to baptize the water, the same came unto me. This is John's testimony. This is where we rely so much upon Jesus being who he is. So my question is, when was it that John seen all of these things?
When he baptized Christ.
Who is there other than him to support that testimony?
Him and his whole congregation.
Well, my brother, y'all have a blessed day. Again, I admire y'all for what y'all doing. I saw the Hebrew Israelites over on the West End, and I made a suggestion to them. This is the only plot. This is the only scene that I see from y'all. It's universal. You can go anywhere in the Hebrew Israelites. This is their format. I'm asking my brothers, at what point would the format change up?
Until the Lord come back.
No, what I'm asking is this right here, my brother. Just as you out here looking for lost brothers, it's countless of lost sisters out here. Just like you are a family man, it's countless of lost families out here. So for you to be out here, you only gonna get to me. What about these sisters out here that's lost? What about the families that's walking around out here that's lost?
Okay, watch this.
We're
You got a
live
wife?
on the internet, so it's hitting more than just the people out here.
Yeah, I know, but you got a wife, brother, right? You got a wife? So he got a wife, right? Ak, you got a wife? You got a wife? You got a wife? You got a wife too?
I got two.
Oh, he got two wives. So we teach women too. I don't know. I mean, our women are not out here because we don't want our women in danger. We not like Black Lives Matter where we put our women in the forefront to get bitten up by dogs and attacked by police. We men.
Black Lives Matter is only a 501c3 organization, and honestly, you can go to New York and start your own chapter. You can go to Pennsylvania and start your own chapter. Matter of fact, if there's not a chapter here in Atlanta, you can go and you can start one here. What is the relativity of Black Lives Matter? What is it?
None. We can do everything ourselves.
Honestly, I'm gonna leave you with this right here. What the enemy seeks to do is what happened to Jesus. Jesus had a power infrastructure. And within his power infrastructure was one what? Who associated with other power infrastructure. They sought to kill Jesus. So at the end of the day, you can, just like you have this going, you don't know the people amongst you, who they associated with. Are they really beside you, or are they conspiring and plotting ideas in order to what? Incite you to aggression? So at the end of the day, the Black Lives Matter.
Who do we, what?
Yeah, he's all over the place,
Look,
man.
I think you kind of, it's going to take, and it's all right, because when it comes to Israel, most people don't know about Israelites. Well, bring out your precept.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
So we're going to be preaching out here until the end comes. Whether it be to a man, a woman, a child, we trying to get everybody.
The wind, the wind as the Most High command.
Yeah, he said to the wind too, to the birds. We're going to prophesy to everything until he come back. When it comes down to aligning ourselves to other groups, let's go back to Sirach 11 and 10. Or is that 12 and 10? Give me Sirach 12 and 10. Look, black people got to be a little bit smarter, man. It makes no sense for us to align ourselves to certain groups that kill previous leaders that we had. Why would I align myself with the government if they killed MLK, if they killed Malcolm X?
How would you know you're aligning yourself with the government when individuals seek to betray and infiltrate?
Like what individuals?
Any individual, the same individual.
What about you?
The same.
What about you? How can I trust you? You random.
Don't trust me. When you turn.
Thou sayest. Bring that out.
The book of Psalms, right? Chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
It says what?
Never trust thine enemy.
It says never trust your enemy, man. Keep going.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
So is his what?
So is his wickedness.
Now don't trust me.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast white a looking glass.
Gotta be careful, man. Like, you can't trust. The only people you can really trust is the people who really go by the codes and the guidelines of the Bible.
No,
and that's truly the fruits of the Spirit. When you actually enact in the law. That's why when I showed you the true love of God is what? Is his law. Then you say, yo, what am I supposed to do if I see my brother on a corner? And guess what I pull? A law. I don't need the white man to tell me you can't treat homeless people bad. I go to the Bible and the code of my fathers. This book is not a spiritual, religious. They made it into religion. This is an actual culture. If I go to the Egyptian Book of the Dead, are you going to say it's religion or Egyptian culture?
1 John 4:1.
Give me 1 John 4:1.
When you present a claim, know that you can present a counterclaim. And know sometimes that the claim override the counterclaim, and sometimes the counterclaim override the claim.
Well, I love you, brother, but you already told me not to trust you. So
right, don't trust the flesh.
Give me second Esdras 8.
Galatians 5 and 16.
8 and 13.
Don't trust the flesh. Don't trust.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
It says what?
Believe not every spirit.
Believe every spirit, man. And thou sayest. Sometimes they tongue fall on themselves. What Elder Zabak say? Hold on, brother. I let him speak enough to build a long enough rope to hang himself.
Right.
They're gonna tell on themselves. That's why they don't want Biden on TV that long. Because guess what he's gonna do? Tell on his damn self, right? And sometimes when you really listen to people, that's why I didn't get mad. I didn't berate them. No, you don't know what you're talking about. I just asked him a simple question. Can I trust you? And he answered it. You can't.
Like they said on the live, they said semantics.
Semantics.
That's all he was talking, semantics. Read the rest of that though, read the rest of that out.
Keep going.
But try the spirits, whether they are of God.
Whether they are what?
Whether they are of God.
How do you try somebody's spirit whether they are of God? 1 John 2 and 3. 1 John 2 and 3. I've been meaning to pull this scripture out, but it's the spirit that the Most High made it that it got pulled all the way so it can answer this. Bring it out.
First John chapter 2, verse 3.
Bring it out.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
So how do I test a man to know that he's of God? I know because he keeps the commandments, right? Keep going.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar.
Is a what?
Is a liar.
Oh, he's lost.
Is a liar.
He might know God.
Is a liar.
He's a liar. If somebody say, yo, I follow God, and I pull that law, you walk past that homeless man, then what? Can I trust that man?
No.
Nope. Simple. But now they made it into religion. Well, everybody knows their own way and speak your truth. This is the truth right here.
You can't trust nobody that eat pork, man.
You can't trust the way they eat pork, right? Read out, huh?
And the truth is not in him. What? The truth is not in him.
Truth is just not in them. Keep going.
But whoso keepeth the word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
What?
But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
So I can tell if a brother keep the word of this book, the love of God is perfected within him. It's perfected. He knows about the Lord. He knows about the laws. He knows what he's supposed to do. So give me that second Esdras chapter 8 verse, I think it's 6 actually.
Verse 6. Come on. It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, verse 6. Oh Lord, if thou suffer not that servant, that we may pray before thee, and thou give us seed unto our heart, and culture to our understanding.
No, religion.
To our understanding.
No, religion.
To our understanding.
No, read culture again.
Culture to our understanding.
He gave us culture to our understanding, not religion, not biblical theology. He gave us what? Read that again.
Culture to our understanding.
And that's the thing. Out of this one book, you got 3 religions. It's crazy.
More than that.
More than, yeah, that's true. More than that. But the top 3 religions come from this what? One book. Islam, Christianity, and Judaism.
Catholicism.
Catholicism, all these different denominations within these religions. It's insane when the Lord said culture.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
If I talk, like, for example, I'll give you an example. You know what Jamaican culture look like. You can't be like, well, you know, it's a different sector of Jamaican culture. It's a different derivative and it's one understanding. You know what it means to be American, right? American culture, hip hop, all these things. Nobody gonna walk up into you and be like, American culture is riding a camel. We don't even have damn camels here. But that's what happens. But that's what happens when you let people take a book that's not theirs and tell you what it means. Just like I showed you with John 3:16, you was like, yo, oh, I get what you mean now. They made one verse mean everybody when the verse is talking about Israel. The verse is talking about Israel, man. And that's the crazy thing, man. We let these, yo, I don't know what it is. If a white person walks up to a black person, they'll be like, that's facts. That's true. But if a black man walk up to him and tell him something, I gotta check up on that, man. Yeah, America taking black culture, man. And you gotta understand, they took black culture because the judicial system is black culture.
America takes every culture.
America does take every culture. It's a damn melting pot.
That's what I was about to say about the Halloween thing. You know how everybody dressing up for Halloween, trick-or-treating and stuff. The so-called white man, oh, they're all praises to the Most High. Okay, but I was gonna say, the white man, he take everybody else's culture. That's where that comes from. He take everybody else's culture. He the so-called Indian man. He's the so-called Moabites in these movies.
The Muslims,
yeah. The last samurai. Like, he take everybody's culture. That comes from them.
the damn Egyptians.
The damn last Mohican, the last samurai, the Egyptians, the Israelites. Everybody but a damn caveman.
And the devil.
and the devil. Everybody but Barney Rebel. That's the crazy thing, right? So I wanted to go back on this book because I was dropping mad knowledge, man, because everything we going through right now.
Right. Somebody said the aliens, laughing out loud. All right, King. What? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
It's all right.
Submerged.
It's all right. It's all right.
Damn, huh?
It didn't get on the closer though.
You gotta pay attention to your surroundings, huh? Nigga just had a blonde moment.
It's all right.
Yeah, don't burn the damn sign, man.
That whole burning, man. So, when it comes to this book, right, it says, if you ask these people which is more important, social respectability or saving their children from slavery, guess what they're going to say? You think, see, this is, give me Deuteronomy 28.
Oh, my.
And give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48. I think it's 48 or 49. Yoke. Once he take the yoke upon their off their neck, once he destroyed them. Yeah, give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. Get me I think it's Luke.
Huh?
I don't.
What you want, a water?
Where it says divide son-in-law from father-in-law. I think it's either Luke 7 or Luke 8. Right, you got that? Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee, which the Lord, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
Until he's what?
Until he has destroyed thee.
I'm gonna tell you right now. When I read this, this is the byproduct of us being destroyed by slavery and captivity, man.
The cover.
Yeah. Hey, I got a flashlight in that book bag. It's a black flashlight.
I got you right here.
Gun, yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
And it's page 11, right? It says right here, if you ask them what's more important, social respectability or saving their children from slavery. I gotta ask you a question. It's a simple question. Which one would you rather be? You rather be cancel or save your children? Cancel culture or save your children?
Save the children.
See, we know, but Esau gonna be like, I don't know what to say. But it says social respectability or saving their children from slavery. They will tell you the latter, of course, but their actions or lack of the same speak so much louder than their works. Oh yeah, that's every time you hear, black power, black power. I'm for the black people, black queens, my black community, And guess what they're gonna do? The total opposite. Same thing with Joe Biden.
Flashlight on.
Yeah, you don't vote for me, you're not black, and you don't understand. I'm gonna do a lot and save this country. Donald Trump is destroying this country. Guess what he actually do? Not a damn thing for black people, and he's destroying the country worse than Donald Trump. Worse than Donald Trump. He's gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna do this for these people. I'm gonna do that. Same thing with us. Same thing with your hotel hustlers like Polite. They up here, I got this economic wealth. I'm gonna show you what you need to do. And later, their works is different.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah. All these people.
The school's coming. The school's coming.
God. You know, man. But you have these simple things like that. They're gonna tell you, oh yeah, I'm out here to save people from destruction and slavery. And guess what? It's the same thing with these rappers. Same thing with these rappers. I'm for the culture, I'm for the people, I'm for this. Look at Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne is a big example of that. Big example. Lil Wayne, during Hurricane Katrina was like, F the police, F the police, F the police in his first album. And now, all you can see is when you type up Lil Wayne and his response on culture and the police, he says, well, I've never experienced racism. Lil Wayne has said, I never experienced racism. But he's so, what I want to say, revolutionary. He was so revolutionary. Stop listening to these fake hotep hustlers. Stop listening to these fake woke leaders who are just going to tell you what you want to hear and not do a damn thing for you. Well, I got you over.
Even Israelites.
Even Israelites.
They come selling anointing soaps.
Hey, Lord, Lord be with him and Lord forgive him, Tazadaki, giving out toys of himself. Literal idols of himself, man.
No, at least, well, he was selling them. He wasn't giving them out.
Yeah, he was selling them out. You selling literal idols of yourself. I got you over there. Son-in-law, you bring it up.
7.
Son-in-law, hey, you got that out for me? Luke, son-in-law versus daughter-in-law? Trying to see what it is. Give me Isaiah 30 and 10. Because our people, you gotta watch over them because they love the sweet words, man. If you could, if somebody came with a bag of doo-doo, if somebody came with a bag of dog doo-doo, and they had a nice way of speaking to, if they was the best salesman and they had a bag of dog doo-doo, they could sell it to some black folks. They could sell it to y'all. Because just the way they can speak. Just the way they can speak, man.
Matthew 5 and 34.
It's Matthew 5 and 34. What you got? Here, bring it out.
Luke chapter 12, verse 53. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, and the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time?
Right.
See, they can't even discern the time, man. They got heart. That's what it was. They got heart. They control the weather, all this. But they can't even see that the Lord is coming back, man. They can't even see that the Lord is plaguing this place and destroying it right now. All you got to do is read the Bible and you will see this stuff, man.
Right.
They can look and tell you, they told us on the forecast it was going to rain today. It was going to rain yesterday. They can tell that stuff. They real good into it. They was deep into astrology in Rome and Greece. They was deep into astrology in Samaria. They was deep into astrology in Egypt. So they can tell all types of things like that. They can tell what's going to happen. They can look at the stars. They can tell you when an eclipse is going to come to pass. They can tell you when a shooting star, a specific star is going to come and show up. But they cannot tell you the times that we're in right now. They don't even know we're in the 12th hour, the 12th part, man. They don't know that it's turning up, that the Lord is really about to put plagues in Babylon. They think it's going to turn back to normal. And guess what? The Lord is actually dividing these houses deeper because you got to have a little bit of knowledge and understanding to go against that jab, man.
Right.
To go against the box, right? You got people getting kicked out their house for taking the jab. You got the people getting kicked out their home for not taking the booster,
Right.
for not taking the jab. You got people who actually getting removed because of this thing. Because guess what? They not sheep. They not following. They understand, I take this thing, it's not going to change a damn thing in Babylon. It's not.
Right.
Well, I got you over. Yeah, bring it out, huh?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophecy to see, prophesy to see.
They want us to lie to them, man. Yo, if you can lie enough, yo, I can get a bag of doggy dookie Put it in a bag and be like, yo, you smoke this, you're gonna be higher than you ever been in your life. Yo, you don't even know what was in the body of this dog, man. The very things in the dog's stomach, yo, it's more potent than the biggest loud you ever had. And guess what? I could trick a nigga into smoking it.
And not only that, after the nigga smoke it, he gonna really think he high.
Hey, yo. Hey.
Right.
Oh, wow. Wow. Hey, you know, it's true though. It's true though. I've literally known dudes who sold that. You know, they sold little weed, but what they do is they grounded up some sage, or they grounded up some what they call it? Damn, I'm trying to remember what it.
Oregano.
Oregano, some basil. Put it, you know, ground up some oregano, some basil. Put it in a bag and say, yo, man, you don't know what I had to do to get this right here, man. This some new exotic. Then they smoke it, come back to you, yo, man, that was so good.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, man. And there wasn't nothing in it. It was nothing in it. That's black folks when we get Christianity, when we get Biden on the TV, on the media. That's us, man. We really believe and want the lie. We rather have the lie than the truth, man. We rather have the lie than the truth. Your girl would rather have you lie to her than tell you the truth. She won't believe the truth.
Right.
She won't even believe the truth. You gotta lie to her. It's insane. This is the mental state that we in, because that Deuteronomy 28 and 48, man. Our minds is destroyed. Our minds is so destroyed that we can't even help it, man. We can't even help it. Furthermore, it says, these people are afraid they may be laughed at if they take a stand or be denied an invitation to some social climbers cocktail party. You see that? You don't take the booster, you don't take the jab. Oh, you can't go here. You can't go to Walmart. You can't go to the club. You can't go to the new the new Freaknik. You can't go there. You can't buy this. You can't do that. Or if I don't take it, my family is going to exile me. My family don't want me to go to the family reunion or family functions.
Right.
And it's deeper than just the jab or the booster or the box. It's the truth. Because we've been through that. You read this Bible in the original context of how it's supposed to be read and show people the truth, they ain't gonna like it.
And see, right now what they doing, they causing the civil war between the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. And they got the vaccinated thinking that they're dying because of the unvaccinated. Make that make sense.
Yeah, what they call it? They call it a pandemic of the unjabbed. The pandemic of the unjabbed. And then later, guess what? They came out with a document saying that herd immunity is real. They'll say, don't worry, if you took the first and second jab and still get COVID, it's all right. If you catch COVID, then it's only going to build your immunity towards it, herd immunity. But didn't they get on Trump and all the conservatives about herd immunity? Didn't they come against us talking about some herd immunity? But now, since they found out that the thing don't even damn work, they're talking about, don't worry, if it doesn't even work, there's herd immunity. You see this stuff? But guess what? They want to come against this conspiracy theorists. None dare call it conspiracy, man. Stop calling it conspiracy. It's straight facts, man. What the Israelites is telling you, these people in the Bible is black. We've been telling you that the original Jews was black, Hispanics, and Native Americans over and over again. We got the charts, the history to show you all that. But guess what? You refuse to listen to what we got to say. We done told you about the damn booster, the jab, the box. And guess what? You still went, got it, and you still think America's going to go back to normal, and it didn't, just like we told you. So now what? We dare not call it conspiracy, man. All right, let's keep going on that. So it says, instead of getting mad at the insiders, these people actually get angry at these who are trying to save the country by exposing the conspirators. So they're gonna get mad at the people that's trying to save you for exposing the conspirators. We tell you Christianity was made to destroy you. They get mad and be like, "Oh, look at these people. They're a hate group. They're a." You just gotta understand, man. You don't know how much of a sheep you are. That the real people who are actually controlling this government or controlling this country, you falling right into their hands. This was made in 1972. 1970. You telling me somebody in 1972 predicted everything you was going to do right now? You that much of a sheep, that much of a bot, a robot? You telling me you got programmed in 1972 to do what you're doing in 2021? That's insanity. But guess what? That's how blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans work and act. That's how Americans act, like damn robots, man. Anything on social media is going to program you to go and do it. If they put it up there enough, you're going to believe it and go buy it. Insanity, man. But it's true. So it says, who are trying to save the country by exposing the conspirators. One thing which makes it hard for some socially minded people to assess the conspiratorial evidence objectively is that the conspirators come from the highest social strata. They are immensely wealthy, highly educated, and extremely cultured. Many of them have long life reputation of philanthropy. Nobody enjoys being put in the position of accusing prominent people of conspiring to enslave their fellow Americans, but the facts are inescapable. Guess what? If you don't take that jab, they control your life. You don't work. Now it's saying if you don't take the jab, you can't get certain what they say, you can't get certain scholarships. You don't take the jab, you can't get if you don't take the jab, you can't get, what do they call it? Damn, I'm trying to remember. Unemployment.
So like it, that's what I was saying earlier about the cargo ships that's in the water. They not moving because people not taking the jab.
Oh yeah, also, yeah, that's another thing. If you, those ships, those people on those cargo ships, one of the other reasons why they out there is because they got to stay out there for 7 to 14 days, or they got to go to another country that will let them go there to take the jab. To take the jab. So they got to leave, go back to wherever they came from to take the jab just to get into America. Just to get in America. You see how crazy that is? So now they stuck on the boat because they can't even get the jab. They can't even get it. You can't even fly no more, and you can't get a spirits. Yo, every time we say some real fact, a fire truck or ambulance come through, and that's every camp for HOI. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go back to what we're talking about, right? So, if you don't take the jab or the box, right? If you don't take the jab, they control your whole life. They're doing everything on purpose, man. Everything on purpose. And this thing is just set up a line to show you that they're trying to pit each other against each other. Because the elite, the elect, these high prominent people, they can't come down. It's just 1% of the country. They can't come down and fight us. It's too many of us. They're gonna use you sheep, you bots. They're gonna use you robots, man. They're gonna use you, man. The Babylonians, man. The ones that really want to come against the followers of the Lord. That's what they're gonna use. They're gonna use you. And you don't even know that you're being used, man. But the ones that stand stiffly for the Lord, we already know what's written. Y'all gonna be destroyed, man. The scripture says the enemy shall come in as a flood, but the standard of the Lord gonna be risen up. It's gonna be risen up, man. And that's why you got brothers like Kyrie Irving that's coming against it. You got people who are rioting against it. It's about that time, man. So which side are you going to pick? Are you going to still be damn Wally, the damn robot? Or are you going to stand up and be a servant of the Lord? Which one are you going to be? That's right. It's all right. Throw it out. And it says, prominent people are conspiring to enslave their fellow Americans, but the facts are irrefutable. Many businesses and professional people are particularly vulnerable to the don't jeopardize your social respectability pitch given by those who don't want the conspiracy exposed. The insiders know that if the business and professional community will not take a stand to save the private enterprise system, the socialism thought, which they intend to control the world, will be inevitable. They believe that most business and professional men are too shallow and decadent, too status conscious to tied up in the problems of their jobs and businesses, to worry about what is going on in politics. This is in 1972. You don't take the jab. I'm gonna take all those SCP loans that your business had. We're gonna remove it, or we're gonna require you to pay for it. Oh, if you don't, since we gave you an SCP loan for your business, you got to make sure a certain amount of your workers take the jab. And guess what? If you go against it, you're going to be bad socially. Oh, look at these people. They're not making their people, they're not mandating it. Look at this business. They're not mandating it. Boycott it. Look at this business. They're not mandating it. Get rid of it. This is in 1972, man. So are you telling me that this is a coincidence?
And the smoke screen is, they're not telling you what's happening across the world right now. They're rioting and they're protesting in Italy by the thousands, and it's all Esau, man. All Esau. And that shows you Satan going down with wrath. He don't care who he's going after his own people too. You're gonna lose your job. The fire department, the police department in New York City, they got their, yesterday was the final day. A lot of them going to quit, and that's what's going to start this book of Eli. Because once the police ain't there, the fire department ain't there, now Jay going to act wild. They going to run up in the stores. And believe it or not, once the police and fire department ain't there, who going to patrol, who going to police the neighborhood?
Nobody.
Nah, they going to bring in the military. That's the
National Guard. National Guard. 40% of the NYCPD, that's 40% of them going on unpaid leave. Just imagine the crime that's going to be in New York, man.
The mayor of Florida, he said he give all the police in New York City a $5,000 sign-on bonus if you move to Florida and become a police.
Yeah, he did.
But they ain't dealing with the mandates over there.
Hey man, it's about to be like the Civil War. Man, nothing is new under the sun. The South versus the what? North. It's about to happen again, man.
Back then, they said run to the north. Now they say
run to the south. Hey man. You see, the most I making stuff set up too, and what Chief has said too is true about dividing the people. It's deeper than color now. It used to be it used to be about race. Then it was social economics, and now it's about who took the jab or not.
And once again, Salaki, it's the same spirit of that postal spirit. Esau's going out postal because he knows his kingdom is over. So he's gonna finish everybody. He's like, the hell with it. It's bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
You know Esau got to go out with a blaze of glory, man. Esau mad that some white girl didn't want to date him, so he shoot up the whole damn school. Like, you telling me you couldn't just like you couldn't take a cyanide pill and go out or take too much of your medicine and go out by yourself? No, you got to go and shoot up the whole damn school because some girl don't like you, man.
Blow your own brain.
That's what I'm saying. But that's how Esau is, man. Yeah, Esau got that spirit. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm gonna take you all with me. That's the crazy thing, man. And you know what it is? Just like Chief was talking about, it's already a divide. If you didn't take the jab, if you ain't take that box, guess what they call you? They say that if you ain't take it, they call you pure bloods. Conservatives or libertarians, they call you pure bloods if you ain't take it. They call you pure bloods because they say if you took the jab, it mess up your blood, or you know, because you can't donate blood to other people because you took the jab. Because guess what? You got low blood cell counts in it because the jab destroys most of your blood cell count. About 80% of your blood cell count if you took the first and second one, man, leaving you burnable. Therefore, your blood is no good. And this is doctors telling you that, but people are sheep bots. They look and see what's on the damn news and believe it. They got a mask on their face that don't even work. Don't even work. If somebody if this is the most deadly disease on the face of the earth, if somebody put mustard gas up here, what type of mask they're gonna put on? Yo, they got the military grade mask with the dual with the dual filters on each side, but you got a damn rinky-dinky mask.
You need a respirator.
You don't get no respirator. They don't say, yo, this is the most deadly disease. You need a respirator. Stay in home. You got to put a whole. But guess what? You get this rinky-dinky mask.
Don't work.
You go ahead. It don't. Yeah.
You have a loving God, correct?
Yeah.
You have a forgiving God, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The Apostle Paul was a killer. The Apostle Paul was a killer. Is that true?
Yeah, he was a killer.
Okay, so, check this out, okay? I'm $20 So, the mother that killed my baby was out on his head knees and asked for forgiveness. And this one is going to happen. Because didn't care.
Well,
So I can suffer.
I remember you, brother.
Yeah, so I come home and suffer. But this thing just go to heaven, I can kill my
You gotta forgive him. That's a personal thing.
I ain't been.
But you gotta understand.
I'm better. It's my 60
You gotta understand. Everything that you go to God for and pray for them for forgiveness, it doesn't mean He's not going to judge you. He might not kill you, but it doesn't mean He's not going to judge you. Like when David had took Bathsheba and killed Uriah, or he killed Uriah. He killed his servant. He killed his, Bathsheba's wife and took her. God, He said, "I forgive you, David," but then He punished him because he killed his firstborn child. And then He said that I will not have the sword depart from all your generations. But that was mercy because David was supposed to die for that. So God is merciful, but you can't sit here and think God's not going to judge you and play you. Just like with Noah. Noah went out and was preaching to the people, yo, one day it's going to rain, one day it's going to rain. He gave them a chance to what? He gave them a chance to change, but then when that flood came, it is what it is. So if he comes back sincerely and changed and repents from the evil that he did and completely changed as a man, you got to forgive him. But if he still keep doing what he's going to do, eventually he's going to be killed. Eventually he's going to be killed. That's it. Eventually you reap what you sow.
And then Noah, I want to say it was Noah. I want to say, I know if it wasn't Noah, it was somebody else.
Nah, it was Lot. It was Lot, and his daughters had got him drunk. Yeah, his daughters had got him drunk. But yeah, man, you look. I don't know if you're in touch with this young man or whatever's going through this young man's life, but that's between him and the Most High. And he can either choose life or death. If he chooses death, that's on him.
But you like, I need to make some better changes that way because I do have hatred in my heart, you know, but I'm got to know better. I mean, I ain't all the way ready to get this motherfucker, you know, but I've got to know better.
You know, you know, it's a you can't you know. I mean, you gotten better as long as you know you can avenge yourself, man. Because the punishment that God can give somebody is greater than any punishment we can think up in our mind. Think up in our mind, man. Greater than any punishment, man. I was watching a video where a young man he had met the victim's father that he had killed in a drive-by shooting. I think he'd been in jail for like 18 or 21 years. And he met him for the first time. He broke down crying. He said, yo, I wish I never did that. He said, now my life, I'm stuck in here for the rest of my life. I'm going to die here, man. You know how terrible that is?
The only reason why he's sorry because he's stuck in motherfucking...
He's stuck. And guess what? If you would have shot and killed that man, his punishment is done and dead. But years locked up and behind that insanity. You don't know what type of punishment that is, man. It take time, man.
What I really need to do is like try to get in touch with y'all a bit better, because I'm fucking up out here. You know, I got my own place, man. I smoke weed every day, man. I got my 4 fighting kids in a bag of pipe too. Like, so really, as soon as I get that fucking shit, and a lot of things I shifted, but God knows my intentions, but I just stop
Well, he brought you here for a reason, man. He brought you here for a reason, and it's time for us to wake up and convert and change, man, because we got a chance. What you got?
Before you go, brother, because you guys said no. Can somebody get the brother a flyer?
Can we get a flyer for the brother?
Yo, I would like to learn more about where I'm from, who I really am.
Okay. Brother, it'll be wrong for me to not let you know that for
Yo, Jake know what he doing wrong, man.
Say he got a red ball. Go tap the red ball.
Jake,
going on.
Man, like the red-nosed pit bull.
The red-nosed pit bull. You know, most I willing, you get in contact with us, brother. That's our flyer, man, and we're gonna get you out of that, man. Yeah, because we need older men like you to raise up these young men and show them the way, man. Because they think it's crazy. Because just like somebody, they out here shooting each other too, man. And they don't even understand that the pain they cause other people.
But it's hard, bro. When I get G'd up and I go out and
they different. It ain't none. I don't know what it is about Atlanta women, but it's different. But you gotta be careful about the women, because the women will set you up too. The woman will set you up too. Deeper than that, the woman tell you, yo, I need you to pull up at this spot. You like her, she your shorty, and you to pull up in a spot, and you waiting there for like 8 minutes, and a nigga come and shooting you through your window. That's even worse. She tell the homeboys know where you can rob that. Yeah. So you gotta watch out for these women, because in reality, it's gonna get worse, man. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad, man. And, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, well, y'all do your thing, man. I appreciate y'all. Possible out here, the dialogue, right?
All right,
All right, brother.
all right,
Alright,
brother. All right. You can't make this up, man. Can't make this up, man. But let's get back. Let's get back to what we was talking about, man. It says these men are told that it might be bad for business or jeopardize their government contracts if they take a stand. They have been bribed into silencing their own tax monies. We are hoping that the conspirators have underestimated the courage and patriotism remaining in the American people. And guess what? They have. They have. Because at the end of the day, you got to think about it. They rising up. They rising up. You know, people are being, they don't even believe in a political system no more. They going libertarian. They don't even believe in the Republicans no more. They fighting against mask mandates, let alone vaccine mandates, man. And this is just one book. None dare call it conspiracy, man. Stop calling it conspiracy. We need to put a new coin on a word instead of conspiracy, but truth. We need to call it truthers. Instead of these fact checkers, man, the fact checkers, we need to call it truthers. Because it ain't no conspiracy, man. It's the truth. You keep listening to this government. You keep listening to what's on that media, man. All you doing is digging a deeper hole for yourself, because that media is meant to elude you from what's really happening, man. This is just like Rome, just like the Colosseum. They kept ramping up the events in the Colosseum to take away the Romans on the Western Hemisphere to show them, yo, don't worry about there's no food. Don't worry about the Vandals and the Goths coming to destroy Rome, the Western kingdom of Rome. Just go to the Colosseum. Go to the Colosseum. Go to the Colosseum. And it's the same thing. Y'all watching TV. Y'all watching TikTok. Y'all watching IG, Instagram. You live deeper in your phone. Do you actually live in life out here in reality? In reality. And I think it's a series on Netflix called, come closer. It's a series on Netflix called Dark Mirror or something like that, right? And it's an episode, I think it's season 1, episode 6 or something like that, or episode 8. And it's a black guy. It's a black guy, they live underground, and the only way that they get energy is if they ride a bicycle. They ride a bicycle. If they ride a bicycle. And the young man, I think a relative died, and he gets bad money. And the whole time he's running up the money, and wasting the money. And all he's doing is to waste the money is basically he's living in a virtual reality. A virtual reality. He falls in love with some Edomite girl, and then the Edomite girl becomes some super thought star. I don't want to say the word, but she becomes a superstar on the hub. And he sees her make mad money. And now she no longer is running on a bicycle. Now she's no longer a worker. This is basically showing you what American society is. Because look what happened. It's the same thing that happened with OnlyFans. They sold these women a dream, making them think that, oh, if they sell their body, then they can get into a higher state and be better in social standards. But guess what? That didn't happen. It doesn't. Because every man is not going to look for you and look towards that for you. Messing up the minds of the people, trying to be a celebrity. The only way I can get out of this wage slavery, is what? Trying to be a celebrity. Be big, make money, build economic wealth, or what they call it, generational wealth. But you gotta understand, man, a righteous man, a person, woman, child, money is not everything, man. This Bible right here is generational wealth. These understandings of this book right here is generational wealth. Money cannot get you morals. Money cannot build you culture. It can't. This is generational wealth. It's nothing wrong, like how Proverbs says, it's nothing wrong with laborious work. It says, my son, hate not laborious work. It's gotten so bad that in America we hate laborious work because we looking on social media. I want to be like Kim Kardashian and living luxury, living good, living in a mansion. I don't want to have to work. I want to have a maid. I want to have a maid for my kids. I want all these things. It's nothing wrong with laborious work because it took a nation to build a nation, man. It take work to build anything. And this is something that Esau don't even understand, man. Esau needs to go to war and take people's stuff. He don't know what it means to build a nation from ground up. He just doesn't. He doesn't. But we do, and we got the generational wealth or the Bible, our culture, to do it again. If this place gets destroyed tomorrow, and we get thrown in the wilderness, we can build a nation just like our forefathers did in Egypt. When they came out of Egypt, man. We don't need them. And the fact that the government and the media is conspiring and printing in the minds of our people that we need them. Give me Lamentations 4:17. That we need them is the big trick bag. Because we don't need them. We need the Lord. And the Lord is written in what? The volume of the whole book. He got laws, statutes, codes, regulations. Where do you think they got their judicial system from? We don't need these people. We don't need their media. They don't even know what's going on right now. They probably think America's going to be the same old in 4 years. But they don't even know that it might be a civil war tomorrow. Over a damn jab. Or you got it? Lamentations 4:17. Keep it Lamentations 4:17. And you get me. Damn, I'm trying to remember what it is. I know so many scriptures on my Psalms 2:1. I hope it's Psalms 2. I think it's Psalms 2:1. Give me Psalms 2:1. You got it? Yeah. Yeah, bring that out.
Lamentations chapter 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail, for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And what?
Watch for a nation that could not save us.
So we got a nation that cannot save us, and the Lord is showing slowly, even more that Babylon can't save us, man. They can't even save themselves from a disease. They can't even save us from a common cold. You see that? That's crazy. They can't even, with all the technology and science that they got, they can't even save you from a common cold. They got one jab, the second jab, and now they got a booster jab. And they can't even help you, man. It's insane. It's insanity. It's crazy. Right? It's insanity that our people don't even understand that the real thing that's happening is everything is being destroyed for our sake. Because we doing one thing, following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. That's it. Give me, you get Deuteronomy 30:7. You bring that out.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing? The king of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed,
Saying what?
and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
They're saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us, man. They think they beat us. They think they destroyed us. They think that they look at us and like, oh, look at them. They're just camps. They're just congregations. They're not even a nation like they were. But they don't even know every single day, every single second, we're rising up as a nation. More people waking up. This is no longer just America. This is no longer just 125th Street in New York and Harlem, man. This is actually all over America, in Europe, South America, and even in Asia. The Most High is waking our people up. It's all over Africa. Keep going.
He sitteth in heaven. Salakia, he that sitteth in heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Have them in what?
Have them in derision.
And they are in derision, man. You got the left going against the right. You got Biden, what they call Biden voter remorse. They're remorseful for putting this man in office. Biden's voter remorse. How much can you see? You got people ready to shoot. You got Antifa and the Proud Boys shooting at each other in Minneapolis. You got people fighting each other over schools mandating masks, let alone the jab. And guess what? They about to push the jab on people's kids from the age of 11 to 5 for Pfizer soon. So just imagine, they fighting for a mask. What are they going to do when you actually trying to put it on their kids, man? Yeah, they got It's gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna get crazy, man. Because they don't wanna compromise no more. These parties don't want to compromise with each other no more. It's about to be straight raw. What I asked you to get? No, drop that. I wanted you to get Revelations 11. Give me Revelations 11 and 10. I'm gonna show you something deep because they're actually afraid of the Israelites. Why don't you hold it? Right. Bring out this Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Yeah, hold that. Bring out Deuteronomy 30 and 11. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Slide. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7.
And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies. Upon your what? Upon thine enemies. Upon your what? Upon thy enemies.
All these curses in Deuteronomy 28, I'm telling you right now, it's happening to the enemy. It's happening to the enemy. I saw in 2020, there was a rise of single parent homes in the white community. How did that happen? White on white crime went up. What's going on? The real children of Israel are standing up and following the Most High. That's right. Give me Judah, the 5th chapter. Give me Judah 5 and 20. Hold that real quick. I want to get Judah 5 and 20. You see, everything we showing, this is just exhortation, man. This is just exhortation. This is just icing on the cake, man. Just to see our enemy fall in this nation. Just to see him, man. It's funny as hell. 10 gun. It's funny as hell, man, to see our enemy fall. You got Trump coming out the plane with damn toilet paper on the bottom of his shoe. You see that in damn Looney Tunes. You see this in damn Looney Tunes. And you can see these people are just like the Looney Tunes. They're ludicrous or lunatics. They're out their mind. They crazy. You got Biden falling up the damn stairs. I've never seen nobody in my damn life fall up the damn stairs, man. 3 times fall up the damn stairs. Up the stairs, man. and this is the guy. This is the guy that's gonna save America. He's not that guy. he's not that guy. You got it up? Judah and Apocrypha. Judah and Apocrypha. All right, go to Revelations 11.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 11, verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts.
Read verse 8.
Salakia, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So our dead bodies are mentally, spiritually, we laying in the street, man, in a place that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Keep going.
Where also our Lord were crucified. And they of the people and kindred and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
So they're not going to suffer our dead bodies to be put in graves, meaning that they're not even going to cover us. They want to see everybody destroyed. And how do they do that? They put us on the media. Look at this dude. Look at them. They killing each other. Black on black crime. They're murdering each other. They televised us being destroyed as a nation. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. all over the earth. They wanted everybody to see that they destroyed us, man. They wanted everybody on the earth see that we are destroyed. If I go to China right now, they're going to be like, oh, don't you black people like rap and chicken? How the hell they never probably seen a black person in their life, but because the so-called white man, that's the devil that the Bible speaks about, shows us and all the wickedness and iniquity that they have brought us down to the earth, man. Keep going.
Verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelleth on the earth.
Those two prophets, those two sticks, man. The stick of Joseph and the stick of Judah, man. Southern and northern kingdom. We tormented these nations, man. Tormented these nations. When we rose up and was in our former glory, they were afraid of us. And guess what? That's happening again now. Bring out your precept, Bob.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 17.
Bring it out.
For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
Many prophets, man, our forefathers desired to see their enemy, Esau, Edom, fall, man. The so-called white man shivering in their boots, man.
That's right.
You don't think that Peter wanted to see that white Roman that stabbed Christ in his side destroyed? You don't think he wanted to see that? You don't think he wanted to see the Romans who was oppressing the children of Israel at that time finished? You got to be out your mind and just imagine all these things they wanted to see destroyed, man.
Shalom, my brother.
Shalom, man.
Shalom, brother.
All right, keep going.
I'm for the tribe of Judah. I've been following y'all now for 10 years.
Good. Keep going. You got a flyer? You got a flyer?
I got some at home. I just got off work, but yeah.
All right, good. We live right now. You seen our channel?
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on, keep going.
Verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascend up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
And it's going to be that day, man, when we as a nation rise up and the Lord come and bring them chariots and we ascend up in the clouds and them bombs blow them up, they're going to be in great fear, man. They're going to be in great fear in that day. Bombs over Babylon. All right, what you got? 20? Yeah, come bring it up.
Judah chapter 5, verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
So Esau knew it was okay, forcing us to break the laws. Not only did they catch us when we were off and wicked, but the ones that were righteous, they forced us to break the laws of the Most High, man. Like they do to this day. In our wickedness. And they think it's sweet. But now they are afraid. Why? What is this? What is this? A beast of a field?
They got a whole lot of stuff going on. Dragon
Man,
corn.
they got dragon. Oh, we gotta go down there, man. We gotta go down. That's probably where everybody at.
They had the
a lot of
where I
foot
just left
traffic.
my job at CNN and the State Farm. In the
Oh, they're at
countryside.
CNN?
Yeah, they setting up for the Falcon event tomorrow.
Oh man, what y'all trying to do, man? Y'all trying to go over there? This is gonna be crazy tomorrow.
It's gonna be a big thing tomorrow.
He said y'all could go.
I got a question on my brother.
Go ahead, huh?
Okay, now I know I have the farm the road, he's gonna try to keep it now. But I got a question though. Now I know I have the farm that hate Esau. I know they the Edomites. I've been following y'all. But my question is, we supposed to hate what I have the farm that right or wrong. So they say you supposed to love your Esau. If the Bible says that I have the farm gonna hate Esau, his indignation gonna hate him forever, that means forever. So how should he love him and I live with father and he's gonna take our food, right?
Right.
Okay, so they're like, oh, God don't hate. It's in the Bible, my brother. Creflo Dollar, he go to Creflo, he get kicking my people for a long time. I got a lot of family go to that church faithfully. I got my 2 boys out there. My daughter's still stuck here. And I'm trying to bring them out. So they follow me, but they still, you know.
Yeah, it take time, brother. I know, you know.
But
I got family who love TD
time
Jakes.
is running out, man.
Yeah, it's that time at hand, man. I got family members who love TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, and Joel. They definitely love Joel Osteen. I don't know why.
You know, he can end me for sure.
Right. Right. So a lot of people have said, you know, love your enemies, supposed to love your enemies. At one point in time, you know, even our people can be our enemies at times.
Yeah.
In the Bible, when it says that in that verse, a lot of people take it out of context.
I know.
They try to match it up with what it's talking about Esau. It's not what it's talking about.
What's that, Michael? Is that Michael 4:6? Those are a man's enemies or a man's foes will be there in his own household.
His whole household, yes. That's what that's going into. But somehow people can be our enemies also, so we have to love them.
Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
I heard about the order of tribes, like the mention of the Puerto Rican and Cubans and Haitians. Those are our people. If we get upset with them, we'll talk about those are our people.
And even if in our own trial, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Because that perpetual hatred, black on black crime, Hispanics against blacks, that's something that they perpetuated against us, man. That's what they want, us against each other, right? You going?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 58.
Bring it up.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
Against his what?
Towards his brother.
No, somebody of a different nation.
Towards his brother.
No, Asian man.
Towards his brother.
No, white man.
Towards his brother.
Or Arab.
Towards his brother.
Or East Indian.
Towards his brother.
So we know that our enemies or the people that's going to hate us is what? Our own brethren, our own people. You try to tell them, yo, man, get out that church. Stop doing this. They hate you.
Lord said we got to love them. And we
Gotta love them, man.
got to rebuke our brothers.
Because they don't know what they doing, man. They don't understand.
I was lost like that too. Now I
Yeah.
grow my beard now. I ain't cutting it off no
All
more.
praises to the
I ain't
Most High,
shaving my
man.
hair. I'm letting it grow now.
All praises to the Most.
So,
It take.
I'm 53 now, trying to look young. It's time to get my elder look.
Come,
It's time to be the elder now.
come,
I don't
man.
learn a lot too.
That plat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's growing now. I ain't cutting it no more.
It says the beauty of a beauty of an ancient man is his gray hairs. That's the beauty of an ancient man, man. But I'm gonna close it out. Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Now we'll be down here tomorrow on our Sabbath. I mean,
Today's
next
Shabbat, but
Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah, next Saturday on our Sabbath.
Come.
Yeah.
I'll bring that out.
I ain't no more working on the Sabbath neither. I just got my schedule changed. Today. Fine.
Come. And all praises to the Most High, man.
See, I know now. And I'm going to class too. I go Riverdale Road at the school out there. They got me. 85 right there.
Come. I think what's that? This. I think that's.
IUIC.
Yeah, that's how you see. That's how you see.
But I watch a lot of y'all. I watch all. As long as the Israelite camp, I watch them all.
Yeah, I love IUIC. You know they my brothers, man. They I think what was it? Friday night with Asaph. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's funny, especially after Brandon done said something. I don't know why Brandon did that, man. He was drunk. I think he was, man.
I watch Bakari them too.
Sakari, yeah, Sakari used to be by
They're my hometown
CNN.
now. They're in San Diego.
Oh, they everywhere.
Yeah.
We're gonna close out real quick. Bring it out.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
So we gotta fear God and keep his commandments because that's our duty, man. It's nothing else. Right, with that, this your brother Inya come to Hoiatlanta, Georgia, and I bid y'all a great Shabbat Shalom.
Whoa! Let me get one more quick question. I need to know this answer. Now, you know what we going on right now. Now, when our enemies start attacking us, it's okay for us to defend ourselves from it.
Yeah, it says if a thief come breaking up, you can slay the thief.
I'm talking about
If it's a man rise against another man,
Esau or any other nations attack us, we can't.
defend yourself.
I'm saying we ain't gonna get funded by our Heavenly Father.
Oh no, because that's self-defense. Self-defense, not murder.
I'm talking about now one of my brothers, I wouldn't try to take the life of my brother.
But if you had to,
Now I still wouldn't, but I'm saying with other nations, we can do them if they attack us.
yeah,
Anybody.
anybody really.
I don't
But
want to kill none of my people, but I know now I'm woke now. So I know I'll try to talk to my brother first. And no, brother, we don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes there ain't no talking. You got to react.
yeah,
But as far as the enemy concerned, we can serve them with their attack.
yeah.
But I got a white boy been talking smack for a minute. And I know he ain't ready for this.
Man, you better hit him with the force of 12 slaves, brother.
Look, we looking at this great house, but I'm in shape. I'm a soldier.
Yeah, you don't know Judah.
We sold them. Not this one anyway.
Go ahead, here you go, Chief.
See, Donald Trump got them bold now. They real bold. First time he put his hand, I'm just waiting on him to put his hand, and I'm going inside that cabin.
Yeah, the brother Hoiatlanta spoke well in the spirit of the Most High. I'm not going to be up here long-winded. I'm just going to bring out 2 scriptures because I had a whole lesson planned. But unfortunately, there's no spirits out here right now to rebuke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they coming out tomorrow. Yeah, he's around the corner. He making noise. You got a Christian over there making a bunch of noise. Ain't saying nothing. But for those that don't know, this is a Halloween. This was supposed to be a Halloween rebuke. Halloween is tomorrow. You know, Halloween gives our people a license to be who they are, to show their true spirit. That's why women come out here half naked. That's why men dress up as doctors and witches and warlocks, because it's their fantasy. It's what they want to be, but they're really not. You see what I'm saying? All right, shalom, King. Have a blessed one. So Halloween is a fantasy. You understand? But it is also rooted in paganism. So if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, or a Native American, you're not supposed to be celebrating this because these are the customs of the heathens. A matter of fact, before we go into that, somebody give me Deuteronomy 18:9. And then we're going to go into, I'm going to actually bring out 3 scriptures just to close it out. Because there was nobody to rebuke in the spirit of Halloween. Give me that real quick.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 9.
Bring it up.
When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations.
Right, you're not supposed to learn to do the abominations of the nations. You're not supposed to be putting on costumes, dressing like demons, devils. Okay, you on demon time, and it just give you the license to continue to be wicked. And they promote it, and guess who they promote it to? Your children. Okay? This is a big demonic feast. You don't know how many sacrifices is going on right now. You know how many children are locked up in basements right now getting abused?
That's right.
But y'all don't know about that. Y'all got y'all children dressing up like devils, dressing up like demons, and different types of ghouls and goblins. You bringing out those spirits, man. And then you want to cry wolf when your child is missing because he got abducted. Because you calling on these spirits, man. You might as well get a Ouija board. You calling on these spirits when you dress up your child like a devil. Okay, Freddy Krueger, Jason, all these different demons, man. Okay, so when your children is missing because you let them go trick-or-treating and they get ran up on the wrong man's house, that's your fault. Okay, because you didn't teach your children right. You didn't teach your children what the Lord said to teach them. Okay, go ahead.
You still on it?
Yeah, go.
Verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination.
Right. You're not supposed to be putting your children through the fire. And that's what you're doing when you have them wear these costumes. When you have them follow the traditions of Halloween. Okay? You don't know what you celebrate. But guess what? The Christian church tomorrow is going to be packed with costumes. Because they don't know what's going on. And they're rooted in paganism.
But how can that be of God? If your pastor is allowing the children to come dressed up tomorrow and all the parishioners, and they got a bowl full of candy, okay, and Halloween activities, they got the goddamn pumpkin sitting in front of the church and in the church window with a candle in it, you niggas are passing your children through the fire, and you don't even know it, man. It's paganism. You're not supposed to be celebrating no damn witch holiday, no demon holiday. Okay, go ahead.
Or an observer of tongue, or an enchanter, or a witch.
You're not supposed to do none of these. Enchanters, witches, dressing like warlocks, dressing like necromancers. Okay, you dress like the child molesting Catholic priest, because that's what you got a lot going on too. You got black kids dressing up like a Catholic priest, teaching your children how to dress like a child molester, like a pedophile. Okay, go ahead.
Or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits.
With familiar spirits. You putting these spirits on your children. That's why a lot of your children are eating candy with razors. They got poison. But you're going to take your children trick-or-treating, but your silly ass is wearing a mask and scared of the virus. How you scared of the virus, but you taking candy from strangers?
That's right.
You don't know what they doing in their house. You don't know if they coughing the COVID all over the candy. They coughing and spitting on the damn candy. And your silly ass is out there trick-or-treating. But you so worried about everything that's going on in this society. Go ahead.
Or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord.
So that's what your Christian church, if they allow you to dress in costume tomorrow, if they got Halloween activities, they are an abomination unto the Lord. That's what the Bible say. But your pastor ain't going to teach you this. Your priest ain't going to teach you this. Because they're part of the problem. They're not part of the solution. The solution is the Bible. The solution is the keeping of the commandments. But you don't know what's going on. Read it to the 14th verse. We still got more?
And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doeth drive them out from before thee. Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. Verse 14, for these nations which thou shalt possess, hearken unto observers of tongues and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord thy God have not suffered thee so to do.
Right, so the Lord didn't teach you to be like this. The Lord ain't teach you to dress up like a damn cow. Black man is lactose intolerant, but he dressed up like a cow. Look, can't make it. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And then you wonder why. See, I pray a lot of you Negroes catch the damn virus tonight.
Right.
You're going to be dressed up tomorrow and tonight, and then you're going to be on a respirator on Monday. May the Lord grant you that, man. Because you ain't got no business out here dressing like this, man. All folly. This is Follyween, man. Ain't no damn Halloween. It's Follyween. Right. The spirit manifests itself. Dude coming on, grown-ass nigga dressed in a cow pajama suit. And Eve twerking. Of course she cold. Wearing a yellow spandex. It's freezing out here. And this is the South. So I can imagine what's going up in the North. It's probably freezing up there. But I bet you Times Square is filled with them demons. I bet you Times Square is filled with them spirits. Okay, that's it on that, right? Give me what, there's more on that? No. Give me what you got, out.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
So we just read that in Deuteronomy. The Lord said this is what the nations do. The other nations, the so-called white man, the Chinese, the Japanese. Everybody dressing up. Everybody's following the customs of the other nations. The Lord is telling you right here in Corinthians, he's saying that this is what the Gentiles sacrifice to. The Gentiles sacrifice to Baal. They sacrifice. They what was the other one? The Molech. That's what you celebrating. All you simple Negroes talking about you wear the star Molech. You wear the star Molech. No, ain't no star Molech up here. Y'all worshiping Molech, dressing up in stupid costumes. In costumes, man.
Molech is a cow, right?
Yeah, that's the image of it. Got the man dressed up like a stupid cow, man. Lactose intolerant nigga want to dress up like a cow. Our people don't know whether they coming or going. Read that.
And not to God.
Right, you don't sacrifice to God. You don't want to keep the commandments. You're not sacrificing to the Most High. You sacrifice to the devil, man. It's going to show you that. Watch, go ahead.
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
Right, we're not supposed to have fellowship with devils. We're not supposed to be dressed for Halloween, man. Halloween is not of God. Halloween is not of the Most High. It is rooted in paganism, just like Christianity, just like Catholicism, just like Islam. You worship gods you don't even know. You celebrate things you don't even know. Because you don't study. They said if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Because you niggas don't want to read nothing. Right. You don't want to read nothing past the meme. Go ahead.
Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and drink cups of the devil.
You can't say you love the Lord and celebrate Halloween. You don't love God. You don't love the Most High. You love Satan. Satan is your daddy. Satan is your pappy. Satan is the father. Maury should tell you that. You Negroes, you don't even know who your father is. We out here day in and day out trying to teach you Negroes something, but you don't want to hear it. A lot of y'all just want to get high. You want to get high in costume. See, we can't make that up.
Sure do.
You want to get high in the devil costume. You want to be high in the devil costume smoking angel dust. You can't drink the cup of the devils and the cup of the Lord, man. That's why a lot of y'all messed up and you ain't no coming back for y'all. Y'all don't even know y'all number. A lot of you Negroes, the devil's number is 666. That 666 is already upon your forehead. And you don't even know because you 2/3. A lot of you Negroes are 2/3. You don't even know what we talking about.
You need to send them to Alpharetta so they can know who they are.
What?
Send them to Alpharetta.
What are you talking about, Willis?
They'll know who they are.
You need to know who you are. Do you know what tribe you from? Do you know who's your pappy? Who's your pappy? Who's your daddy? Y'all Negroes don't know who your daddy is. Well, I'm going to let y'all know your father is Yahweh. But if you follow the customs of the Gentiles, your father is Satan, man. Right. Your father is Lucifer. Your father is the white man.
Right.
And that's the devil that the Bible speaks about.
That's right.
Give me what you got.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 19.
Bring it out.
And we know that we are God. Salakia. And we know that we are of God. The whole world lieth in wickedness. And
We know we are of God, but the whole world lieth in wickedness, man. You follow wickedness, but we know we of the Most High because we not putting our children through the fire. Okay, go ahead.
And we know that the Son of God is come and have given us an understanding that we may know him, that he is true.
That's how we know. We know the Son of Man. You don't know the Son of Man because you still, in 2021, believe Jesus Christ is a goddamn white man. And that's why you celebrate Halloween. Because your God is a pagan damn tranny, man. It's a child molester, homosexual. But you don't know that. Now we're going to close it up real quick with 2 Corinthians 6 and 14, Baba Kushar. 6 and 14 to the 18th verse, and then 7 and 1. And then that's it. We're going to close it up. I needed to get something out, even though we just prophesied to the damn wind and whoever's online. I bid all of y'all brothers and sisters online. I hope y'all had a blessed Shabbat, man. I hope y'all been filled with the Holy Spirit. I hope you've been edified. You know, Shaw Paul was going in. Yunya went in with a book I never even seen before. I don't know where he got that book from. But, you know, Yunya doing his studies, man. That's why we tell y'all, because a lot of people waiting for the senior men and the elders to teach. But I tell you one thing, these young men take you around the world and get you lost. Y'all got to pay attention to all the teachers. We got some great teachers from all ages, from all ranks. You understand? So y'all got to continue to listen to all brothers. We know everybody going to have their little favoritism and stuff, but all brothers is out here edifying the people, man. That's 7 and 1. 2 Corinthians 7 and 1, but we're going to start with 6 and 14. You got it?
Yeah. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
You can't be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. So if your church is celebrating Halloween, you're not supposed to be in that church if you are a true follower of God in Christ. Okay, go ahead.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
What fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? How can you say you celebrating or you worship God, but you celebrating Halloween, man? You celebrating, you got spirits. You celebrating demons and warlocks and witches. But then you scared and wearing a mask during the other days. You see that? So you don't love God if you celebrating Halloween. Right. You love your belly.
Right.
You love your belly and you love the devil. And you love the white man. You love your oppressor. Because that's who taught you how to be a demon. And you on demon time. Right. Go ahead.
And what communion has light with darkness?
Right. How can light be with darkness? That's why it's two different times of the day. It can't be both. You can't have light with darkness. Right. It don't mix.
Right.
The only time you're going to see light with darkness is when the nukes come, and if they come during the daytime.
Right.
That's when you're going to see darkness. You're going to see the mushrooms cloud. You ain't going to be able to see nothing. That's when the only time light is going to mix with darkness. But according to the scriptures, it can't mix. Okay, go ahead.
And what concord have Christ with Belial?
Right. What does Christ have to do with Baal? Christ ain't got nothing to do with Baal. That's the opposite. That's the yin and the yang. That's the star or the shield that you call Molech. Right. That's the 360. That's the 180 each. 180 good, righteousness, 180 bad, evil. But y'all don't know what's going on. Because y'all looking for a trick or treat. When y'all don't know, half you niggas been a trick your whole life. You've been a trick your whole life. Now you out here looking for a treat. Go ahead.
Or what hath he that believeth with an infidel?
Right, what you doing? If you believe in the Most High, what you got to do with an infidel, man? How can you mix that? It's like the Bloods and the Crips. How can they get along? Because they all destroyed of lack of knowledge, man. They destroyed. We don't know. Our people is lost. In the midst of the pandemic, right? In the midst of a pandemic, guess what? There's a bigger pandemic. It's our people. We are the pandemic. We've been the pandemic for over 500 years. We've been living in a pandemic. But y'all don't know that. Go ahead.
And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols?
Right. So what agreement do you have with idols, man? The temple of the Most High. We're going to see tomorrow. Say no to church Sundays, man. We're going to see what y'all doing in church tomorrow. Right. If your pastor allows Halloween activities tomorrow, your pastor is the seed of the devil, man.
That's right.
Your pastor is the devil.
Right.
He's the firstborn spawn of Satan himself. And I don't care if he's black. I don't care if he's Hispanic. I don't care if he's a Native American. He is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Just like the so-called white man. Right. His daddy. Go ahead.
For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God. And
Right. You are the temple of the Most High. So you decorating the temple. We supposed to decorate the temple during Hanukkah. You decorating your temple with Halloween, man. With demonic spirits. With demonic spirits. You know how many sacrifices going on right now? You know how many tonight is called Devil's Night. The Devil's Day. Do you know that? And then that's the eve to Halloween. And Halloween is tomorrow. You don't know the sacrifices and the prayers and the enchantments that's going against our own people, man. And you participating in that. Right now, the so-called Jew is saying prayers against you, man. The damn poop is saying prayers against you. How the hell is the Pope gonna tell Biden he's a great Catholic and the Pope's supposed to be anti-abortion, but Biden is pro-abortion? Make that make sense. White man ain't nothing but the devil, man.
Right.
You niggas want to go and meet the damn Pope. What the hell you gonna go and meet the Pope for? You want to sign petitions and run and go meet the Pope. I don't want to sit down with no child molesters. The hell I want to sit down with the damn Pope. Okay, go ahead. That's it on that. There's an 18 verse. Go ahead, read to 18.
and they shall be my people. Verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them and be ye separate.
The Lord said, come out from amongst them and be ye separate. Be holy. Get your own swag. We got our own swag, man. But you want to be like the Catholic Church. You want to be like the Christian church. We got our own swag, man. We got our own spirit. But you want to follow after your oppressors, dressing like devils that they are. Come on, man. Go ahead.
And be ye separate, said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing.
You're not supposed to touch an unclean thing. Step away, man. Step away from these things. None of these things has brought us anything but confusion. That's why you believe Christ is a white man in the year 2021 with a damn smartphone in your hand. Go ahead.
And I will receive you. Verse 18. And will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, said the Lord Almighty.
See, you don't want the Most High to be your father. You don't want the Most High to be your daddy. You want the devil as your father. You want to continue to live in wickedness and in sin. And you just show your true spirit. Because when a woman comes out here in Halloween and she's half naked, she's just showing her true colors, being a whore that she is. Right. That's all she wanted, and she waited all year long to justify the whore that she is. Oh, I'm the sexy nurse. I'm the this. I'm the that. Look like a damn porn scene, man. Right. And then you get upset. You get upset when they call what Tupac said. You wonder why they call you bitch. That's what Tupac said, right? Yeah, he said all eyes on me. And he told a woman, he said, you wonder why they call you bitch. Because you dress like a whore. You ain't teaching the young women how to be modest. They just had recently in Philadelphia on the subway, in the city of so-called brotherly love, there was a rape going on in the train station, a man raping a woman in front of the people, and the people ain't do nothing.
For 8 minutes.
For 8 minutes. This world is colder than it's ever been before. And this winter's gonna be colder than a mug. And I ain't talking about the weather. I'm talking about the hearts and the spirits of men and women. You're gonna see some stuff that you have never seen this winter. And we are living in these last days, and if you don't come out of the wicked ways of these nations, you're gonna be destroyed with these nations.
Right.
Now let's close it out with 7 and 1.
The book of 2 Corinthians. Salaki.
chapter 7, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Having therefore these promises, dearly beloved.
Having therefore these promises. What's the promises? What's the biggest promise that the Lord gave to the children of Israel? The biggest promise the Lord gave to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
He said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. The kingdom of heaven is the biggest promise ever. And that's why all the nations hate you. That's why everybody hates you.
Yeah.
Look at this demon. Look at nobody hates you just yet. But the son of perdition is being revealed, white woman.
It says
And that is your daddy.
It says Satan runs around like a roaring lion.
Right, Satan runs around like a roaring lion.
And she dressed up as a
And
lion.
she's dressed up like the lion. Can't make this up. The spirit bear witness. She said everybody hates you. No, everybody hates the Negro, man. Everybody hates Kyrie Irving because he's standing up to the machine. Everybody about to hate Ice Cube because he turned down $9 million. And you simple Negroes talking about, yeah, that's stupid. You some stupid niggas. I'll take that money. I know. You took the Maxine for a freaking Krispy Kreme donut. You took it for a bag of weed. You Negroes are simple, man. You don't stand for shit. Excuse my language. Let me use the Bible words, dung. You don't stand for dung, man. That's why the Most High is raising up a few men. He said he put 7,000 men. He got 7,000 men on reserve that didn't bow down to Baal.
Right.
And Yahushua is sealing, and the angels, Yahushua and the angels are sealing 144,000 that ain't bowing down to the knees, they're bowing their knee to Baal. So these spirits that you see uprising, man, support Kyrie Irving, support Ice Cube. Look at T.I. T.I.'s opening up a
whole community.
low-income complex community in Bankhead, man.
Yep.
You don't see all the rappers doing that. These rappers don't give a damn. And they want to cancel everything. Why they don't cancel hip-hop as a whole, man? Because hip-hop done did damage to all of us. You got Lil Boozy talking about Lil Nas X, and then Lil Nas X father talking about, what about you then? And it's true. How you gonna talk about one promoting the gay community, but the other one promotes
drugs,
threesomes with two women, okay, making them being lesbians? Those are right for the women to be lesbians, but not for the men to be gay. Tomato, man. You promoting drugs, gang violence, treating your sisters like whores. What's the difference, man? All of you niggas are going in the lake of fire. If you leave it up to me, I'm throwing all you rappers are going to hell. Maybe T.I. get a little grace right now. Let Nicki Minaj get a little grace right now. Why? Because she stood up and talked about the Maxine. You know what I'm saying? We're going to close it out right now. Read that from the top again.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 1. Having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves.
Let us what?
Let us cleanse ourselves.
We got to cleanse ourselves. How we cleanse ourselves? Not with no damn sea moths. You got to cleanse your spirit, man. You got to stop following Halloween. A lot of you Negroes talk about, F Columbus Day, but you niggas is getting ready for Thanksgiving. What's the difference? That's why the Most High said you are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. F Columbus Day, but Thanksgiving is okay? Santa Claus is okay? None of this is in the Bible. None of this did the Lord command you to do. So that's how you cleanse yourself. Talking about all this black power. But you're promoting a white man coming through your chimney, giving your children gifts.
Right.
Promoting a dinner between pilgrims and Indians that never happened. The blankets was filled with smallpox. You're out your mind. Go ahead.
Let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit.
From all filthiness of the flesh and spirit. Start loving your own people, man. Stop fighting your brothers, your sisters. Stop getting mad if you bump your brother or sister on the subway or on the bus. Take low. Humble yourselves. Because let a cop bump you. We see the difference in that. Let a cop bump a brother compared to a brother bumping a brother. There's more on that. Right?
And perfecting holiness in the fear of God.
And perfecting holiness in the fear of the Lord. Perfecting holiness, how do you do that? By keeping the commandments and following and walking in the steps of Christ, the Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, because his name is Yahushua in the Hebrew. There was no English when Christ walked the earth. His name was Yahushua. And that's who you're supposed to be praying in the name of. And you call in the name, you pray to Yahweh in the name of Yahushua, man. We got to let go of these traditions of men. We got to let go of that Greek language, of that English language, and come back to our own identity, our own language, our own customs, our own celebrations. The God of the Bible got feasts all through the Bible, and you Christians don't celebrate one of them. When you read about Easter in the Bible, it's speaking about Passover. It's not speaking about no bunnies with eggs.
Right.
It wasn't even a mistranslation. It's something that they put there purposely to mess your brain up. But everything else you can't find in the Bible. And if you go into Greek, you'll see that Easter means Passover. It's not no damn Sunday service. It's talking about the Passover. So with that, I say death and destruction to all the wickedness, all the religions, all the philosophies, all the doctrines, all the people that keep their foot on our people's neck, man. May the Most High send his death angels to visit you like he visited Egypt. And we say, repent or die to the 12 tribes, Shalom, and Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
That's it. And we're going to let Shalpar close it out. You want to close it out? Or one of these young brothers going to close it out? Who's going to close it out? Who's going to close it out? Got it? Who's flipping around?
Who got next?
We got next.
Who got next?
We got next.
For how long?
Forever.
For how long?
Forever.
For how long?
Forever.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
When?
Now.
When?
Now.
When?
Now.
How?
By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
How?
By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Damn it, how?
By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
How?
Come.